Welcome to the chaos, it's the Thuggalo show. It's the Thuggalo show. Yeah, it's the Thuggalo show. Don't adjust your screen. We clowning so hard, we make jugs look clean. Elixir lost his Fago, Armstead lost his hat. J. Herm still wondering where his pants is at. We got mystery bags, chicken feet on deck. Percy Bones backstage trying to cash a check. So grab your Fago, homie, let the laughter blow. Welcome to the chaos, it's the Thuggalo show.
What's going on, y'all? It's fucking Saturday. You know what it is. Oh shit. Was there some echo coming on or not? I don't know. I couldn't tell. But anyways, I don't know, man. I think y'all can tell there's a little bit of a scene change going on over here with Armstead.
Now we reporting live. We reporting live from the Ale House because the boys got a party for 150 people. So unfortunately, I have to be chef's ed tonight. And real quick question: How would y'all feel if your chef was cooking like this? You know, it looks pretty good, right? Looks pretty good, a little dapper.
That's pretty official. And,
like a referee with a whistle.
Make sure you turn those fans off at night, homie.
Yeah. They will be.
Right, I see it written over there.
They got to go off because, the motor died last time and we were closed for like 3 days. So make sure they close them off. You hear me?
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm here until about 1:30 in the morning providing excellent service to a group of people who decided to get the catering done by your boy. So I will be popping in and out of this stream so I can take care of my guests out there and take care of you guys as well, as best as I can.
Right. Exactly. I mean, you got your shit out there. We seen it. You displayed it a little bit earlier. Motherfucker got some fettuccine, got some gluten-free noodles for your option, got some salads out there.
Pulled pork. I got 3 different types of dressings out there. There's broccoli and cheese soup. There's cookies from your boy. Yeah.
We know Big Nip always got us too, man. I might bring you up, bro, to talk about that video that you sent me earlier.
Yeah.
Before we start, man, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Big Nip's birthday is tomorrow.
It is tomorrow, isn't it?
And honestly, I think he's a little down in the dumps if I heard right, because obviously we're gonna be snowed in. You can't go out and do nothing, all that shit. So I mean, make sure y'all wish him a happy birthday and get on Facebook, all that, man. Chat him up.
Make him a giant nipple cake for his birthday.
Send him a video of your butthole. I don't know.
Make sure Heather approves it first, all right?
Yeah, male buttholes only. I'm sorry.
Yeah, male buttholes only. Male buttholes only. That's it.
I was thinking of the South Park episode where it was a dog butthole. She was sending pictures saying it was her with a dog. So you get your free iPad or whatever the fuck it was. I can't remember the episode, but South Park's always good. We know that. But yeah, shout out to everybody in chat right now. We love y'all. You know that. Thank y'all for fucking joining us tonight
on this cold ass Saturday where it's negative 17 degrees out.
Everybody, I know, around here at least, they're already canceling shit for tomorrow. I know tomorrow's Sunday, all the churches are being canceled. They're saying don't come, man. there ain't nothing happened outside yet, bro. Like there ain't no down yet, no nothing.
Same here. It's just extremely cold.
Right. I mean, I guess it's supposed to start around midnight, so there's still some time too. Like where it's supposed to start getting bad, but I know Jay Herm also mentioned that there was a little warm front in front of it, all that. It's going to turn a lot of it to sleet instead, ice storms. They're worried about that shit. There's fucking outages in Texas.
There's a lot of outages in Texas, I see.
Yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately, hopefully if you're all down there, you ain't involved. If not, you got a generator and you're essentials. Got about 3 inches and -7 in southern Indiana. So it's coming. It's coming our way. If it's in Indiana already, man. They got 3 inches already. Yeah, it's on its way.
That's all I ever got.
Well, that's what I said, man. It's a typical guy, right? You're gonna say 14, but really you're only getting 3 or 4.
3 or 4 on a nice day.
Yeah, right. Depending on how much romance was involved first. But yeah,
of course, thank you guys for coming back.
Absolutely.
Hey, happy cousin.
Got guest.
Hell yeah.
I got guest.
Tonight's not just a normal fucking show either, man. It's not just normal clowning, or else we'd be doing some crazy shit, watching him cook or some shit. I don't know. We'd be doing some crazy shit. But
it's a chapter tonight. We got a chapter tonight.
We're on, exactly. We're on chapter 3 of the 4th season, which I know I think even we talked about not having any real chapters this season, but we ended up still being like, you know what, we got to have a few that start.
Right.
We're nearing the fucking end of this season with the gathering approaching, so we got to get some in. And the guest that we got on right now, I mean, we got a little bit of a backstory with him and everything, and it's been introduced and talked and shit. So it's going to be a special one, man, for sure. It's a full circle, if you
it is.
You will.
We first seen this homie at Trapped in the Hills.
Yep. Trapped in the. I mean, yeah. I would say, I don't know. Trapped in the Hills for sure. Probably. We actually got the pleasure of introducing him up onto the stage.
Right.
It was our night. It was he played on our day of hosting and everything with Crazy Boys. Yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna bring him on real quick. So we got with us tonight.
What's good, y'all? Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Hey, what up, homie? Not too bad. How's your Saturday going?
It's going good, man. I'm just chilling, taking it easy. It's fucking freezing balls outside. I live in Cheyenne, Wyoming at the moment, so it's crazy out there. The wind, you can watch your dog run away for like 7 days, and the wind just blows, and you know,
right. That's like little Canada, right? Like
kind of, yeah, like that. North Dakota. Like I used to work in North Dakota for a while too, and like, yeah, it gets crazy up here with the temperatures. And like last night, it was like 1 degree, and I got off work, and I was walking home, or I was gonna walk home, and my homies came and picked me up, thankfully. But it was crazy.
Yeah.
I used to live in North Dakota for about a cool year and a half. So yeah, when it snows up in North Dakota, it snows and it's cold.
What part?
I was in Bowman. It was outside of Dickinson.
Okay.
An hour and a half outside of Dickinson.
Okay. North Dakota is crazy. I was in out by Wofford City for a while, and then Williston.
Oh damn!
Right. Yeah. And I was up in Tioga, which is almost Canada. It's like that was kind of crazy for a while too. I was working an oil job, and like so they went moving around with the rigs and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. That was like 2012, something like that, 2015, nothing. But yeah, I was hearing you guys talk
backstage real quick.
I got you, bro.
I was hearing you guys talk about Trapped in the Hills, and like that's funny. I remember going on stage, and I remember Anzi coming up and saying, "Hey, you want to like?" And I remember that Blazy Boy Smokeout thing, and I don't remember like a bunch in between that, dude. Like I know I was competing for a minute, and then I wasn't, and then that was it.
Yeah, you were up there too, weren't you?
Yeah, I was up there.
Yeah. Me and Austin was up there with you and shit. And like honestly, man, I'm more of a weed person, and
right.
For myself. So like when they brought out the dabs and shit, like,
right.
There ain't no way.
Yeah, my lungs are bad, dude, because I smoked cigarettes for so long. I actually quit a couple months ago. And I'm sticking to it because I can't breathe up here if I smoke cigarettes. So I was smoking cigarettes at the time, and you know, there's already some damage done, I guess. But like those dabs, just oh my god, you like. So after I'm done like gasping and choking for air, then comes the most insane, like I guess it's called greening out. But yeah, like so yeah, I really can't smoke a whole lot of dabs. You like
Right.
I don't care what it says. Like those things wreck me. Like I would smoke a whole lot of weed anyway. Like here and there, occasionally. I think the last time I got some was during Black Christmas when I was in Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like because I don't live in a legal state and I don't really go looking for the fake shit either. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I still make my trip up to Michigan and shit. Like,
I heard Michigan's got that fire though. Like,
yeah, it's definitely more worth it. Like Ohio's legalization.
Yeah, it's fairly new though.
Yeah, exactly. It is fairly new. There are still only like a couple farms in the state and shit. Yeah, it's very regulated. I mean, they got their weights at like fucking
2.8. The Ohio 8th to 2.8. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
I was living in Dayton for a while and then Columbus. I already be knowing like that's where I lived before I came here. So I was living in Dayton and Columbus, and then I was on a full tour, but I was doing a bunch of out of town shows and ended up having to. Shit ended up falling apart. My funding, I was selling plasma to make it work, and that cut off because my protein was low because I wasn't eating right, and so I had to cancel a few things. And then my laptop broke, the one I had, and then my phone got so it was just a bunch of shit. It was like one thing after another, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, I started kind of dating this girl online, I guess, and she's like, well, come here and relax. I'm like, okay, and yeah, fuck that. That was a horrible idea, but nonetheless, this is where I dug my heels in. I'm like, you know what, this is where I'm gonna make it happen and get what I need to done, and then year or so down the line, I'll figure it out. Or once I'm, good to go with me, like, you know what I mean? And so, yeah. And, I've had some significant shit happen. That I signed with Family Records on the first. Then that's cool. Yeah, I was stoked about that. I was talking to Zach Pacillo about that a couple months before, and I was saying, hey, I'm leaving Greytown. And, they know I talked to them and was kind of throwing it out there around. I talked to a couple other labels, and Pacillo was like into the idea. And so we remembered it, man. And I'm happy about that.
No, that's huge for both of y'all.
Yeah, I'm stoked on it, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, that movement kind of took like got some steam last year for real, like right before Gathering and then after, like just and something as goofy sounding at a glance as Spamly, it's like, wait a second, that makes fucking perfect sense. That's what I'd be doing anyway. Like, you know what I mean? So it just took off like wildfire, and I was like, that's fucking cool. And so yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, going back to Trapped in the Hills,
yes, sir.
I first of all, the fucking competition, man, I just like in my head, it was dude, the bong, because I remember when we got the bongs, like he forgot to fucking put water in it. Lil Zip forgot to put water in the bong.
Yeah.
So I was going to take the bong hit. And I'm like, nah, bro. And then he asked me if I wanted to redo it. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll let you. I mean, like, fucking respectfully, I'll get out of the competition now because I couldn't clear that fucking ball.
Right. Same. I remember going for it. And that one dude that was my partner, he took it up in like one rip, dude. And so I remember Lil Zip coming up when I was sitting on the grass and asking me if I wanted to join the competition. I said, yeah. And then sitting up close to, I think it was Hatchet Kelly's setup, and kind of bumped into it and like, it like shook. I was like, oh, fuck. And then, I remember seeing Apollo walk up with a torch and a dab rig, and then I don't know, and then you giving me some water after that shortly at some point, and then going on. Yeah,
jar.
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was a good one because that was our second hosting, our second offer at hosting. And,
really?
So like we were still new to the whole thing and shit. So when we were handed the the honor, I would say, of fucking hosting and shit, I wish I could have found it. I should have found it beforehand, but I literally have the brochure still with all the names crossed out and everything, with like rewriting the time frames and everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know we
That's
were
cool.
around trying to find every artist, people that weren't showing up, people that were there that was like, hey, we'll perform both days or whatever it may have been.
Yeah.
And it was like, so I remember there was a bunch of running around for us, and it was a bunch of like, hey, do you know who this dude is? Two people come to my mind is you, yourself, and then fucking Ex Mortis.
Enoch. Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember with Enoch, it was like, oh yeah, how the fuck do we even pronounce your name, dog? Because I'm gonna have to introduce you, so I need to know how we pronounce your name, right?
It's got a K instead of a C. That's it.
Yeah, right. It was very simple. Yeah, we were just overthinking it all.
Right.
And then with you, man, I remember. I think we I was asking people who you were and shit, and like, you know, they gave us a description and everything. I think we found you underneath a tree and everything.
Yeah, I was chilling, from that competition.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember that shit. I was like, hey man, just so you know, after they're done, you're up, everything. We're gonna give you a quick intro. Hell yeah. So yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. It's kind of a full circle with this interview.
Right.
So like, hell yeah, man. I always like that. I think that's fresh when we get to them.
I think I hit you up about an interview a while, but when I was on a Cody Manson tour a while back, I don't remember. Like, I think I was on the They Love to Hate Me tour, and then I don't think I ever followed back with it though.
I will be real with you. Depending on what time frame it was, I might not have been really involved. Like me and Onstead, obviously.
Right.
Shit.
It was 22, 20. It was 20. It was 23. Like February, March I think is when that tour happened.
Right.
So it'd be like that time frame.
Yeah. That had been around the time when our old producer was running all the socials and shit. And I with you, me and Onstead barely checked it and everything ourselves.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm not really sure I can't really tell you what happened there, man.
Oh, I didn't follow back. I ended up on Portland, ended up on the streets and kind of going off the rails for a minute. And it's happened a couple times, you know what I mean? But like, it was weird like that because I kind of, life got weird for a while and then it would get good. And then I'd go on to do something cool like that or go on a tour or something. And I come back and everything fall apart again. It was just it was weird like that. You know what I mean? Like, so. Yeah, if I was gung ho about something at one point, I kind of backed off at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, right. Lost some motivation or whatever it may have been,
or just circumstances kind of took, or priorities kind of changed to new circumstances. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah. I think everything kind of happens when it's supposed to, anyway.
That part
in the carnival, right? Like, I think there's a reason, like, especially with you, like you said, man, you just signed his family,
right?
And that movement, like you said, man, it's been taking off and. Even me and Onstead, bro, like obviously we get thrilled my brother shit. Up in there, like rap, you know, funny ass dude and shit, man. But yeah, like exactly, man. So it's perfect time for you to be on here with us, man.
No, I'm glad. I was looking forward to this. I was stoked. I'm like, I know I need a laptop. Like I made sure I got the goddamn laptop today. Shout out to my homie Toby who made sure it happened because I had to pay bills this morning and stuff.
Oh,
and yeah, he made sure I was able to get. So shout out to that dude. And then I feel bad because I was supposed to go to the plasma center after work, and then I didn't realize it closed at 3. So, but that's all right. This shit happens, man. Like he's cool like that. Like I love that guy to death. So yeah, man. But yeah, it's been cool. Like I think 24, 25 was an interesting time period because I started going through a lot. I started doing the rehab thing because I realized life was kind of going down a hill again. Okay, so I kind of did almost like a full year, like that whole program with some relapses and some life events happening in between, and then. You know, it's just like stuff started happening. 24 gathering was fun debauchery, and then 25 gathering was a little more serious. I mean, I unwound a little bit, but not crazy like I did the 24. And it just it's just been a different mentality going into it. I've been more happy with myself as far as just dealing with myself, and instead of medicating or trying to numb all the time, it's more like, you know what, well, I'm the only one that's going to fucking fix this. So it's just been an evolving mindset, I guess, that I think has kind of brought me here. So I'm kind of happy about that. I'm really happy about that, actually.
Hell yeah. So, yeah. Oh man, it's a big deal when you change your life around and shit, man.
Right. And just kind of realize,
it takes time too, man. You can't just you gotta keep with this, right? You can't just fucking put in a week or two and
My name's Arnold.
Right, and I think, and I think with the I'm gonna kind of cut room. I think with the whole rehabilitation process, at least as it's done, is pretty interesting. They have your detox phase, and then there's like literally the behavioral modification, where you're changing habits and people, places, and things, shit, and then you're basically just maintaining that. Like if you're doing 12-step programs or whatever. I'm not really involved in that too much anymore, but I'm also not going off the deep end either. So it's kind of, what I mean? I'm kind of maintaining in that regard, and I thought my focus is more on my goals at hand. So I guess that makes sense, and I've got the means to make it happen. So that's where I'm kind of at with it, setting timelines and goals, and
right.
Yeah.
So just kind of getting into some more of I'm gonna probably start with some more of the cookie cutter questions.
I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it.
Right. So I talk about the Thuggalo community and shit. Like, when did you discover that?
I mean, probably, I think 97, my friend showed me some shit. And then 99 is when I first started getting into it. I think Great Malenko is the one I first got into. And then I started, going back with the cards. Carnival cards I like a lot. Fucking, you know what I mean? So it's like 99 is when I first saw the clowns and shit. And it's kind of been since then. I've always kind of done other things too. Like I've played in bands and stuff, but I always, saying like fuck with juggalos and shit. So it's just been an evolving process. I think it's around then. I think it was 18 and 99. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I'm that old. Yeah. Believe it or not.
I mean, I say, I think I was I heard Great Malenko, or not Great Malenko, goddamn it, Amazing Jackal Brothers.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was late 99, early 2000s. And like, when the Bizarre came out, man, I remember hearing the intro to that with the continuous clown coverage. And dude, just that whole intro fucking like sent chills down my spine, bro. I think I was probably like, even though I was like, on a fucking porch of a little ghetto ass apartment with my friends listening to Amazing Jackal Brothers, and that's probably when it really started. But when I really knew was, Bizarre when that fucking intro hit my fucking.
I love it when music has that effect, dude. Like, for me, I find a song or something, I listen to it like. I wouldn't say I'm on a spectrum or nothing, but I listened to it like 100 times, like just not, like waiting for certain parts of it. Like I've always been very intrigued by music and very interested in it before I could even play it or do it. And that's just how I would do that. Like I would just wear something out, like people around me like, what the fuck? How many times you listen to this song? It's like, fucking what? But but I love it when music has that effect on you. It's just where it makes you feel like, or what I'm saying, like it makes you feel some kind of way, like not necessarily a bad way. It's a good thing in my opinion. But yeah,
exactly. It is. Yeah, it's a very good thing, man. With the carnival itself, man, and juggalo music, obviously it ain't just ITP and shit. It's a lot of the music that we ourselves create as well. It always speaks to you when it's supposed to speak to you, and then like that's a big thing, man. With the carnival, it's like I know he's like, you either might hear the message or you might not.
Right.
It's just all about how you listen and resonate with it and everything like that. So yeah, music definitely, I think, like one of those universal languages.
That's the weird thing too. Like when things started going awry for me, like music is the only thing that stayed consistently good for me. It was like my escape when like basically Rome's burning down around me. I still had music to some degree, and it was positive. You know what I mean? Like even though I would use the channel negative emotions or situations out or tell the stories or whatever, it was always a positive outlet, and that's one thing I'm forever grateful for. I've lost relationships over it when people, like I said, when Rome's burning around me, people going, why are you still worried about music when it's like, you don't understand, man. Like I can't sit here and explain it to you, and then they cop some kind of fucking attitude about it. I don't give a fuck if you're blood family or not. Fucking done, dude. I can't have that kind of negativity in my life no more.
Exactly.
Facts, and I burn bridges over it, like, and that's just kind of how I am at this point. Like, I'll burn a bridge before I'll make an amends, and just it's a protection mechanism. But especially when it comes to music, I get very protective about that. As far as someone's fucking opinion on it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know why it just popped in my head, like Tech Nine and AK and that fucking song "Fragile," where he's like, "I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit." And I love that fucking line, man.
Yes and no. Like honestly, like maybe when I was younger, I might get butthurt on criticism, but I think now criticism is how I've actually learned to grow as an artist. So you always telling someone's just being a hater, someone's got a valid critique, or like, hey, what I mean? And so actually, I embrace criticism. Honestly, and I know a lot of artists struggle with that because you're basically telling them their art is lacking or missing something to some degree for you as the listener. But you got to think about it, they're the ones that are supporting your art. So it's like if someone's telling you something's lacking, it's definitely worth hearing them out. You know what I'm saying? Like respectfully. And so, yeah.
Is it? Do you heavily criticize yourself, or are you hard?
Oh, incessantly. It's that's the only area I wouldn't say I'm a control freak really in my life, except for when it comes to that kind of thing. And it's not like in a bad way. It's just like I am so meticulous with every little fucking detail. Like I'll sit and focus on certain parts for a while and not, what I'm saying, like not fuck with anything else in that song except for that one part. It's got to sound just a certain way, and I wouldn't say I've always been able to capture that in recording either. And that's due to time constraints or you know what I'm saying. But if I had it my way, yeah, I mean, sometimes some things would take longer than others just because I'm very like if I want to put something out that I view as like exactly how I envisioned it, I'm gonna make sure it's right, type shit. So, but yeah, I'm always open to constructive criticism. I think that's how everyone grows as an artist. I think the moment you start learning, to stop learning it and shut your head out and you get an ego, you're unteachable. Like you're not learning anything anymore. Like you think you already know everything at that point. Like, and yeah, I don't know. I got my whole philosophy on that, but yeah.
I'm not trying to derail anything or not, but I was just watching this man try to open all these fucking jars.
Right. I'm not derailed. I'm actually watching it myself. I'm impressed.
Got it, man.
I can't hear anything.
I know, right?
Easy.
Nah, I just wanted to bring you on. I knew if I didn't bring you on, bro, I would just have to talk about you trying to open the jars and no one would get to see it. So I was like, gotta bring him on.
It wouldn't do it justice. You're just trying. So he's opening these jars. Everyone's like, "What? So what?"
He accidentally hit the button instead of going. Yeah, he's
like, "Fuck y'all, back in my jars."
He'll be back. But yeah, man, no, it's definitely. I don't know. Like I dabble in like songwriting and music a little bit myself. Like I ain't really put anything out like publicly, but I do got one song with the Blazy Boys and shit that we did.
That's what's up. Those are the homies right there. Whoop whoop zip, fucking
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, like, I can't even remember where I was fucking going with that, to be honest with you, man. But,
you got a song with them. You dabble in songwriting, I believe.
Right. It was more about what you were saying with, like, I mean, I can't even go there, dog. It's gone.
While we're on the subject of the Blazy Boys, I just want to give them a major fucking congrats for them signing to Tritone too. I think that's fucking dope because those are the homies too, like Mike Vile and Hatchet Kelly and fucking Alter Ego. Those are the homies right there. So shout out to the Blazy Boys for signing to Tritone. That's fucking dope.
Okay, so yeah, speaking on that, we'll go there. I had a question. So we got, obviously you signed to Family Records, right?
Yeah.
But I know you also have
Lost Tribe Artifacts. And that's something I've been trying to start for a couple of years now. I was actually, I think I got the idea. I was in Salt Lake City. I'd gone down there initially to get clean from my street experience in Portland, which wound me up having to get on Suboxone and stuff. And I ended up on the streets in Salt Lake. And that was just kind of an idea I had. I was basically staying on the hill above the library downtown with a couple other juggalos and shit. And, I spent a lot of time inside the library, going over business plans and shit like that. Just trying to see what, dreaming bigger than what I had going on right there. And when I got to Ohio and started doing the rehab thing, I was actually able to kind of put it in motion a little bit, still in its early phases. But right now, myself and Rev Finesse are the ones that are kind of the two artists that are doing the most on it right now. And she's also, but we both have split labels. Like I got Spamly and since she's also Strange JRB. So it's kind of where we link up. And honestly, like much respect to Rev, man, because she holds down a family life and then she grinds, grinds. Every time I call her, she's working or something. Or, if she's not online, she's sleeping. You know what I mean? Like, and she's serious about her shit, dude. Like, and she manages it. And like, that's what I mean. Like, she's about it, dude. Like, real talk. So, I'm happy about that. And then a couple other homies that are trying to be artists or that are kind of, they got some stuff on SoundCloud or whatever. They're part of it. And there's some loose affiliations, you know what I'm saying? Like Killer by Nature is loosely affiliated. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's just kind of, like I said, in its infancy. I'm still getting stuff together for it. I plan on this year to make some more moves with it. I had to take a step back and kind of worry about me right now. But I'm still doing if you follow Rev Finesse, she's dropping lots of projects and stuff, and there's still stuff going out. And stuff. The pages aren't as active as I would like them to be, especially the Instagram, because I can't run everything. I just get burnout and I get forgetful. So I primarily run the Facebook, but ideally in the future those will be a lot more active and stuff. But yeah, at the moment though, I'm kind of focusing on getting an apartment lined up, and what I'm saying, like just focusing on some other stuff outside of music in addition to. I'm working on some singles with each Spamly Records artist. I literally have one in the work with Zach Pacillo. I have one in the works with Slaughter Main, and one kind of loosely in the works with Evil Cook. We got the beat. It's a dope melody. It's got a different vibe to it. So we're kind of just, and then also I'm working on a full length album, which I'm finally able to do. Like I've wanted to do it for a while, but I've ended up just dropping singles and shit. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to this album. It's going to be titled Wrath of the Blackheart. And I'm actually drawing from some non-traditional Juggalo influences for a Juggalo album.
Okay.
I'm going with a lot more drill beats and stuff like that. And I'm going to round it out with like some melodic stuff. I've been listening to like a lot of Polo G, King Von, Bloodhound Little Jet, just shit like that, just to kind of get that intensity. And you know what I'm saying? Because that shit's real as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, and those more style beats like that. So, and then rounding it out with a little bit more melodic stuff, like, you know, some Doobie and Polo G type, you know, influence. But yeah, so I'm trying to bring some different stuff to the table with that. So thus far, it's been a cool writing process. I officially started in November. And what I told Pachillo is I had some stuff I've been sitting on like various stages throughout the years that I just never got done for whatever reason. And instead of going back to that, I said, no, I'm going to write all new shit, get all new beats, work with different producers as well as the ones I'm working with. So yeah, I got some Jay Reno beats. I got some fucking Bank Hard beats. I'm working with Bane, who is a Shrunken Head artist / producer. I'm actually working on him with a track right now. And, you know what I'm saying? So I've got some different shit that I'm putting in this album that I'm really stoked to do.
I kind of there's a question that Big Nip asked in chat was Juggalo music. What kind of music are you into? I think that kind of does a little bit too. But one of the things you sent me earlier on, man, I lost it. Dude. I was so hard.
What was that?
You really got me with the like. Obviously.
That King Von. When King Von showed me the time King Von showed me around O Block. You got that? That's awesome. Let's play it.
And sent me this, and like I seen the text, and I seen this like I was like, oh shit, what?
Yeah. Just the whole ridiculousness to this. Yeah, I had Wrath of God make that for me one morning. I woke up in a mood and I'm like, hey, Wrath, can you do this for me? He goes, yeah. I'm like, that's fucking dope. Dude. Shout out to the homie Wrath of God. Yeah. But yeah, actually him and I are going to working on a track coming up too. That's going to be we're going to drop it solely on SoundCloud and make a video for it. And it's actually, and so what I want to do with SoundCloud, since that's kind of not become a ghost town, but I'm not really active on there anymore, is I want to drop what I call SoundCloud exclusives, where basically I'm spitting over another beat or doing remixes of other tracks. And me and Wrath are going to go hard on the Bloodhound Little Jeff beat for we got some shit to say, so we're gonna get doing that. And then I think him and another artist that he just recently made things cool with are going to do a track for the album. So you know, Wrath of God's cool as fuck, man. Like respect to that guy. Like he's always been solid. So
right,
you know what I mean? Like so I'm looking forward to working with him some more. Like, and just the shit he does with his art and the AI is phenomenal.
Right, for sure. So yeah, fuck. Hold on, my bad. It's a lot easier when I have a co-host too. You know,
right.
Not easier, but like you know, it's always a change when Onstead's not up on here, and I know Nip is ready to jump in whenever.
Is he got jars?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what he did with those jars, but Nip. I don't know, man. He could fit 10 CDs on his nipple, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are nipples, dude. Somebody texted me today telling me that their nipples get soft when it's so cold. And me being me, I asked to see it. I still haven't gotten the picture, but no, but it's usually the opposite, isn't it? Don't nipples normally get hard?
Right.
Yeah. You cut glass, right? You don't cut glass with soft nipples.
No, you can't. Right? It won't work.
Right, that part.
I thought so. That's a weird reaction. I biological shit for sure. That I'll back on. I sent him a link and shit, so he'll be jumping on because he had a video that I want to kind of go over. I'm not going to watch the whole thing because it's okay. You already seen it. We kind of talked about it a little bit.
Oh, okay. Is the video I think it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Hopefully, we're thinking of the same video.
No, it's cool. Yeah, I like watching videos anyway. So yeah,
I know backstage a little bit. I was like, wait, are we talking about the same video? But we're talking about Method Man, right?
Okay, Method Man. I know. I didn't know about the Method Man thing. Okay. I saw something about it earlier, but I didn't go down that rabbit hole today.
Right. You mentioned Attack.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know that kid. I don't know anyone in Denver that knows him. But I've seen him. I saw him in Wrath initially get into it, and then it's just been he's been getting made Jugga famous just for capping on his numbers and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck if he's watching right now. Like, he's capping on his shit. I don't give a fuck if he paid for it. Like, you don't have 2 fucking likes on your post on Facebook and then have 1 million. That's bullshit. Bro.
Oh, okay. It's like,
ain't nobody fucking falling for that shit, bro. Come on. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck if he gets mad about it or not. I don't know the kid. Like, but like the whole capping thing's weird to me. Like, why are you gonna lie about your, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Maybe these two were like right in my group chat next together. I'm getting them confused and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have a video involving so a Method Man just recently.
I'm on a podcast. Method Man, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're good. Method Man released like something on a fucking podcast or something. He was talking about ICP and like his performance at 2010, I think. I know Nick knows a little bit more than I do. That's why I was gonna bring him on. But we'll get into that one later. We'll watch that a little bit.
I didn't know about the Method Man one. Like I did see something about it today, but like I said, I was working. I didn't go down that rabbit hole. I didn't. Yeah.
Exactly. I'll bring him on and shit.
Okay, cool.
Maybe ask a few more questions before we do it. What up, homie?
What's up, homie?
What's good?
Do you guys know each other at all by chance?
I don't think we met. No.
No, I don't think so.
Nice to meet you, though. I'm XO Reckless.
What's up? I'm Big Nip,
nice
and I
meet you, Big
can't
Nip.
take 10 CDs on my nipple, bro. It looks so.
That's what I heard. You put 10 CDs on your nipple. That's fucking. I gotta see that. Are you on Gathering on 26?
Of course.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Yeah.
I gotta see this nipple.
We'll make it a whole ass. Yeah, we'll make a whole ass live.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll announce.
Yeah, this is the homie again. Always at all the local Columbus shows as well as and all that shit. I've known this motherfucker for a minute now.
That's what's up.
I've been doing this for a long time, brother.
Yeah. Another OG Jug.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah. So
it was the 2000. It was the 11th gathering that Method Man thing happened.
Okay, yeah, 2011. But before I get into it, I kind of want to ask a few more questions just to I feel like for the sake of the actual interview.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep it in an interview.
Yeah, I know me and Onstead like to fucking, we usually ask stupid ass questions, man. And
I can give stupid ass answers for days.
Exactly right. I want to do a little bit of everything.
Okay, and I got a funny story about that too. After we're done answering questions.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so one of the first things one of the other things I always like to ask somebody about is their rap name or their nickname, why they chose it, and everything like that. So, I mean, what's the story behind XO Reckless?
I went through some serious life event and I was crashing out, man. I would get drunk like a motherfucker and I was just completely reckless. I'd fucked up friendships from punching people out over dumb shit. I'd try to fight whole bars or I'd go do some crazy shit. It was just crazy. The XO was snarky, like hugs and kisses, kissing my ass kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the reckless is just what it fit. And I was actually, like I said, I was going through some major life shit and ended up having like a mental breakdown and I was in the hospital. And I just kind of clicked. I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I was in a band and I'd done hip hop before a couple times under a different moniker and it didn't really do anything. I was just, basically learning it. Cause I've been doing music since like I was 17, like either playing guitar in bands or, and so I tried hip hop probably 2009, started fucking with it. Like I've been a fan my whole life, but like actually trying to do it versus, you know what I'm saying? Versus more rock progressive stuff they're two very different things at first anyway. My point is though, I had written this part of a song that I was working on for a band I was doing, and I sent it to one of my rapper buddies, and he's like, "You got to spit a verse on this." And I'm like, I haven't done that in a while, like, and it ended up evolving into that. And like, you know what? That's what I need to do. I said because honestly, I like the singing shit, but like realistically, like, why not do both and why not mix them and make my own thing? And that's kind of what I've been trying to do the whole time. And so it just all kind of came together with that name, and then the life experience behind it and what I talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just kind of all made sense. And
oh yeah, for sure.
That's really what it was.
Nice. I like it though, man. Yeah. Cause it has like that Marilyn Manson, like,
yeah,
where, like you said, hugs and kisses, but reckless.
Right. Yeah. Where it's got the names don't necessarily go together, but they kind of do,
Exactly. Right. Hell yeah. It's dope as fuck, dog.
Well, thank you.
I got one.
Okay.
If there's an artist you could work with, dead or alive, who would it be?
Okay, so we were talking about earlier, and I've been listening to a lot of fucking drill stuff, and most of those guys are dead. That I've been fucking with Fulio, fucking Vaughn, fucking Bloodhound Lil Jeff. You know what I'm saying? So, and the list goes on, but like, so yeah, probably like any of those three I just mentioned. But I've got some weird eclectic like fucking taste with music too. Like I want to do like I have a weird thing where I want to do a track with Miranda Lambert and Melanie Martinez for some reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like there's different styles of artists I want to work with. There's actually a singer in Dayton that I met through Rev. Her name's Ariana Holiday, and she's actually a really good singer, and she's actually going to be doing a part on the on one of the songs of the album I'm working on right now with that Shrunken Head producer I was talking about. And he's going to be featured on the song too because he's also an artist. So yes, you know what I'm saying? It's like so there's going to be some cool shit on there too. This like I said, it's a very drill influenced album as far as aggressiveness and the style of beats I'm using and stuff. But I'm also kind of playing with some other sounds too. And I don't know what got me on that subject, but yeah. Artists I would want to work with, live or dead. I mean, there's quite a few actually, dead and alive, that I would want to work with. I guess I named 2 female artists that I want to work with that are alive. As far as dead goes, I named a couple, specific genre artists. But I mean, I'd work with dead rock stars too. Like you know what I'm saying? I think I can make that work. Like, and that's kind of I want to be able to like. Say hypothetically I opened up for Papa Roach or something, I would want to go over the same as I did at Gathering, and you know what I'm saying, like be able to do that with the same and still be able to call it my own, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Tomorrow is Big Nip's 42nd birthday, but I was gonna say,
happy birthday. That's all right. I've turned 27 like 18 times already. It's cool. Like
it don't matter.
I think my math's off, but yeah.
Hey, it's cool.
Like we said, man, make sure y'all wish this motherfucker a happy birthday tomorrow.
Happy early birthday.
He's gonna be snowed in. He's gonna be snowed in, not doing nothing.
So
man, my Switch.
Right. So I assumed living in Wyoming, this was a Wyoming thing, and so I started talking to actually the artist I just mentioned, the female one. I was talking to her last night, and she said that up in Dayton where she lives, fucking it's crazy like that too, or was about to last night. It wasn't quite there yet, but it was getting there. Yeah. And I'm hearing shit about Texas and seeing shit from Indiana, like because I got some homies all over the world, or mainly the country, but yeah, and it's hitting America weird, like the winter this year anyway.
Right.
This section of it goes, yeah, like people are getting fucking dumped on, like they don't normally get dumped on and shit. And I know it was weird up until about a week ago. It was pretty mild weather from what I understand for a Wyoming winter, this being my first one. We're having like 40 degrees. I think Christmas is like 40 degrees, 50 degrees, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was weird, for sure.
And so I was gonna ask, when we were talking about, obviously you said this album's gonna be very drill heavy, and you've been listening to a lot of drill music. I was the same way actually before I got really back heavily into the Thuggalo myself thing. That's what I was listening to myself. I don't know, man. How, like, were you? Did you let the politics play into it at all?
For politics, for what? Juggalo politics?
No. Their politics, the gang politics, for drill music. I mean, always heavy, like obviously.
Right. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I got some spam email saying something about NBA YoungBoy, and I almost sent him a picture of me wearing the King Von shirt. But not really. No, I mean, I'm not affiliated directly with anybody. Like, I got friends that bang and shit. Like, respectfully, and I'm saying, like, but as far as the politics go, I mean, I can listen to Wooski and King Von in the same playlist. You know what I'm saying, like type shit. So I would say I lean more towards the OTF guys, but as far as getting intertwined in them, it's not my city. You know what I mean? Like, right type shit. So I generally no. And I've got my own issues with certain people. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like not really.
It is, man. Like I feel you with that, man, because it is like you said, man. It's not my city.
On a respecting kind of, sort of, but yeah,
right. It's not my city. It's not my people and shit, and like. Yeah. Like I was one too, right? I was listening to Vaughn. I was listening to FBG Duck and shit. Like,
right. See, right? Duck doesn't do it for me. Like I try to listen to FBG Duck. I'm from 63rd, and it's just like I didn't care for his flow. It wasn't my thing. Like, I mean, maybe I've not heard the good shit, but like, just what I have dabbled with FBG Duck is just not my.
I will say my favorite tracks from him are not like the mainstream ones and shit. Like. His like Mama's House is a good one for me and shit. It's just like, I mean, it's your typical shit. It's just about trapping out your mama's house and then when it gets rated, you buy her a fucking new one and shit, and just
Yeah.
do it again. Then like it's I mean it's a dope ass song though. It's got a good flow and everything.
I'll have to check that out for sure.
Yeah, so like I totally feel you, man. Obviously it's kind of silly. I always thought it was kind of silly for somebody like especially like so like I thought it was crazy that somebody like Trap Lord Ross.
Right. I follow him a lot.
So informative on it and everything like that and all that shit. But it's just like he it's just funny how obviously he did a
well, him and Vaughn had a beef. Like Vaughn didn't like him, I think. It was some weird shit like that. Like Vaughn's like you're police basically. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like scene of the footage, yeah.
Yeah, I always thought it was crazy. I don't want to say keyboard warrior or anything like that, but like I mean, like motherfucker was like obviously like a podcaster sitting
right,
and shit, and then like speaking on shit like that. And,
right, and I think they come from two very different perspectives. Respectfully, I think Vaughn and those guys come from like you don't snitch, you don't talk about shit. Business is business, and Ross being a journalist, and although his forte being the drill movement is kind of by default the opposite of that. You know what I'm saying? So I can see where that would conflict. You know what I mean? Like, but I do like Trap Lord Ross. I do watch his shit quite frequently.
Yeah, it's funny as shit.
It's very informative. I think he's very good at what he does.
He does research. He does his research for sure.
I like Swamp Stories too. Swamp Stories is good too.
Yeah, right.
There's a couple of them that just suck. I don't remember the names usually, but I think Swamp Stories and Trap Lord Ross are probably my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I was into my fucking, little like prison YouTubers too and shit.
Okay, like let's speak on that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, 90 Jake was, I mean, he was when I always felt like did his research and shit. When
right.
Talking on that and. Like him being affiliated too was like, I mean, obviously, I don't know, like he might have his like
was that
opinions and
was
shit.
that the white guy, the white boy guy? Yeah, okay. I've seen him before.
He's from like Boston or something originally.
Yeah.
He's locked up.
He's all cut, like all swole up still. Yeah.
Yeah. Or no, I think you might be thinking of who's that dude that does No Jumper.
Oh, fucking Adam 22.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess as his colleagues call him Adam 16 because I heard he likes to play in the sandbox type shit. But yeah,
right.
Yeah. So I heard No Jumper was cool, but it's never been my favorite podcast. He does have some good interviews in the archive. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Like his stuff with Little Peep is cool, and he's got some good interviews. But yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. It's
that. I was just saying, a white guy cut. You know what I mean? Fucking that fits the bill too.
right. Yeah.
But no, yeah. I do. I like the people that actually like, because obviously with him, he was a lot of fucking baiting and clout chasing and shit.
That part, and so that part in the underage girl thing, I just couldn't get behind. Respectfully, and like I said, he does have some very classic interviews, and some rappers have straight fucking threatened him before, and that's pretty funny.
Yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, he almost acts like a YouTuber in the way he'll try to invoke certain responses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. I think that's stupid in my opinion to do that with people that, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, especially when you got other people that are literally doing research, pulling up papers,
right,
screenshots, fucking footage, fucking. I remember when 1090 covered fucking Shiesty when he tried to rob fucking sneaker.
That's the one I've been fucking with.
That's motherfucker.
Come get it back in blood. Right. I'm fucking with that shit. Like,
yeah, I loved it, man.
Yeah,
that dude was wild as fuck, man. That's another one. It's just like, man, like you were fucking, and then you just wanted to crash out, bro.
Right. It's like they don't care about some people that are like in that shit, like for real, like fucking. The fame don't really mean shit. Like, it's cool and all, and and you look at like what King Von did. He went back and like gave back to the community. Like you always seen him like handing out money and shit and like taking care of his people. Like, and that's fucking respectable. But like at the same point in time, he's saying his lyrics, and he's the ones. Honestly, like what sucks is if he were still alive, I kind of, from what I understand, he would probably be in prison right now.
Oh yeah.
With all due respect to the man's work and stuff, but he there's some things that are attached to his name that people don't walk free about.
Right. It's that life, man. It's
right.
either prison or death. I mean, that's how it ends and shit.
Right. And a lot of the guys, you go back there and they're almost telling detailed accounts of actual crimes that their names are attached to. So it's kind of,
that's wild,
you know. And then you got guys like Charleston White, you know, Vaughn was a demon, he was a serial killer, which I actually use that sample in my Black Christmas intro. But yeah, but it's just crazy how that whole movement. It's so you look at like gangster rap with NWA. Okay, that was kind of putting, you know, that there was that struggle in urban America at that point out in the public. But then you've got, you know, drill was like that. You know what I mean? Like they kind of took it to the next level, and
it's really
people watch it for realism, but like at the same point, people are actually dying over those diss songs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're putting actual, like you said, that's. Well, not to diss like the especially not like NWA or anything.
No, but it's different. Yeah,
too. But like, I mean, like,
it wasn't the same.
One thing, like obviously, like with the drill shit and like the putting in actual details and like
that part.
One disc comes to my mind particularly when they called. I don't remember who it was. But they called him Tire Head because they literally fucking. I mean, he was slouched over on a tire and shit when he got taken out and shit. And fucking right. Like,
and that's something with drill versus the old school gangster rap is disrespecting the dead homies is a big thing, and it's a big, you know what I mean, like
exactly right.
Yeah. So it's different.
That shit's wild, dog. That shit's different.
Right. That little JoJo kid when he wrote that BDK and like, you know, and the sad thing was when the news reported said he was taken to a children's hospital. So you got to realize a lot of these kids are out there in the trenches like that. They're like 15, 16, like when they're, you know, like they're not living that long. And so the ones that, you know, Yvonne was 27 when he died, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me. Like that's a life expectancy. And I don't know, but as a music listener and someone, you know, who's kind of been around a little bit, like the passion and the anger and the raw emotion that comes from that environment is it's poetic in a beautiful way, in a way, as macabre as that sounds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just got this energy that it can't, you know what I mean? Like that is appealing and alluring and draws you to it.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like I have a little bit of like, you know, I mean, I came from like I made it out. I like to say I made it out, right? Like I came from, I'm from Oklahoma originally, so I was born in Lawton, but I lived in Tulsa a little bit myself too. And Tulsa is, I mean, considered little Chicago, and very much so that they adopted their policies more so than like the shit that was going on in LA.
Yeah.
And so like I learned about it a lot, man, and like I mean I was fucking way too young. Like I knew fucking I don't even know how many gang signs by the time I was
right. Yeah, I grew up about 30 minutes outside of LA, like in Orange County. And I lived in a city called Ontario for a while, which is right by Chino. If anyone from Southern California, they might know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and you know, I lived in Orange for a while, and you know, and then Anaheim most of my life, and then you know what I'm saying. So that whole area, and, you know, you're only a 30-minute train ride from LA. Granted, most people drive and it takes 4 hours, but you know, there are certain times of day because of the traffic. But yeah, you get
there's a little bit of that. Yeah,
that culture is just kind of it's there. It's part of your being, a part of you. You know, whether you're a white kid or not, like, you know what I'm saying, like that gang culture is all around you, and whether you're involved in it or indirect, you know what I'm saying, like to some degree, or you know, whether you fuck around for a while, and you know what I'm saying, like you're immersed in it to some degree, and so I get what you're saying. Yeah,
it was there for me. It resonated with me for that sense, and then at the same time, I also contributed to like what Violent J, like, you know, the car crash shit. Like nobody
right
from a car crash, man. You're going. I mean, not everybody. Obviously, there's some people that can't fucking, you know, bear looking at shit like that. But like, most likely when you pass a car crash, you're gonna fucking stare. You're gonna look at it. You're gonna slow down. You're gonna rubberneck that shit. And I think the same way with the drill movement, and then with all them, like, you know, especially the drill one,
right? Like
it was like you couldn't really look away.
Like that story in itself is it's you know what I'm saying. It's like it's almost like a book, like a good novel. Like if you do look at history on it, like on how that you know what I'm saying, like how everything and the politics around it, and like it's fascinating.
Right.
It really is.
Real life shit that really inspired fucking
that
shit
part, yeah.
and shit like NWA. Like that was the shit that they were
Right.
fucking, dealing with.
Right.
Really fucking inspired those. And then now we're like, we're not sugarcoating it anymore.
Right.
Not sugarcoating that shit at all.
And plus, it's much different than the late 80s and 90s versus the 2010s too. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as and geographical locations, Chicago is different than Los Angeles. I mean, yeah, they got a lot of the same shit, but Chicago, that city's always been wild, man. Like respectfully, like LA's got its own flavor of wild, but so does Chicago. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
you have the perfect storm of fucking like with California, it was the CCNRs that literally was like basically, oh, we're not racist. We're just going to segregate you with the real estate codes. That's literally what it is. I went to real estate school. That's really what the laws were. They segregated people like that. And that's why you have areas where they're really poor and run down and all of one ethnicity for the most part, because that was intentionally done. Like that you couldn't rent outside of there. And I'm not going to go off on that too much. But I'm sure Chicago had the same shit. I don't really know too much about Chicago's history, but I know there's Chicago's always been a hotbed for active underworld activity. You know what I'm saying?
I think that even goes back to like the early mob shit.
That's what I was going to say too. Yeah, but I wasn't trying to speak on too much without actually having facts, right. But yeah.
I didn't do my research on that either, man. I don't know about the early 20s.
That's what I've heard, but like, yeah, that's what I've always been affiliated with. You hear the stereotypes as deep back in the day was deep dish pizza and the mobsters. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's drill music.
Well, Swill, what up, homie?
What up, Uncle Swill? How you doing, buddy?
Will?
Yeah.
That's my Uncle Swill.
Nick, Heather's saying that y'all are getting a snow apocalypse. Is it coming out right now? I can't see. I ain't got windows right by me.
I'm too lazy to get up and go look.
Chef's dead. Are you back? I've seen him moving around, man. You forgetting to look down to make sure I'm sure. Oh, he went away again. But he'll be around. Those motherfuckers, they gotta get all the food out of them within an hour, man.
I'm a podcast with him.
Get that ball.
Yeah, he's serving like what, 150 people, 150 top.
Yeah. He's up to 150. I think they got 120 in there, something like that. But
and it sounds like a fabulous fucking party, by the way. Like that's it's
right.
Yeah, they got the I still hear your voice. I bet you that's just thumping in there, like it's going, man. I guarantee that's raging right now.
Yeah, Will said it ain't snowing in Cleveland yet. That's good.
Okay.
So I know we talked a little bit about the music that is non-drug related that inspires you. Is there any like non-music inspiration that inspires you?
Life, fucked up situations I've been in off and on the last few years. And it's been weird because I've been immersed more in the streets the last few years, like more so than I was even as a kid. And I'm not going to go into detail, but just getting into stupid situations due to circumstance or pride. Pride's a big one too. For some reason, when you get to a point where you have nothing but your word and your pride, you hang on to that shit. So you tend to, I'll speak on me. I'll make that an I statement. I tend to have to check myself on my pride sometimes because I'll want to crash out on a motherfucker for doing some disrespectful ass shit and then realize, okay, so I'm going to derail all my shit because I want to prove a point. And I've gotten a little bit better about that lately, but I'm not going to say I haven't crashed out on people before, like just for that dumb disrespectful shit. You know what I'm saying? So life inspiration stories. Just heartbreak, fucking, just going through some weird shit. Like I have a joke, like if I ever wrote an autobiography, it would be called "I Couldn't Make This Shit Up If I Tried," because some of it's just so fucking unbelievable. Like it's like, huh? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I get a lot of inspiration from that. Just stuff, just levels of rock bottom you're at, and how the fuck did I even get here?
That's a big one for me myself, man.
Right, and then the come up from there, obviously. So it's all a story. So I definitely get inspiration from all of that.
I would say, man, I always like, the theatrical shit with the murder and
right.
All I'm gonna say mass murder and keeping heads up on your shelves and
Right.
all those underlying tones, but like honestly, the authenticity and the realness also like I think it fucking goes a long way, especially in our culture. Like we
Right.
love something that's authentic and real and self and all that, and speaking on real life shit. I honestly think like that's where Ouija and the clowns vary a lot. Is
Right.
Ouija isn't really like as much of a storyteller as like the clowns are and shit. And he's
Right.
for shit like I mean, just his Dead Homies, you know what I mean, is a
Yeah.
fucking crazy song. And
He's a
shit
great MC though.
right? Yeah.
I
So
would agree.
both great MCs in their own fucking rights, right? You know what I mean? And I even going back to like the fucking drill shit and that whole scene, like the authenticity of it, the realness of it, like
Right.
it's something that fucking speaks more. It speaks volumes.
Right, because it's real life horror. You know what I'm saying? So it's got a different appeal than movie script horror. And
Yeah,
I mean, like, and if you got guys like Brother Lin Chung that can mix the two together, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so,
right.
and that's what I like. Because I do dabble in more of the traditional horrorcore too, but I like to keep it real for the most part. You know, and especially when it comes to like telling stories and stuff. But
Yeah.
and that's what, and it's cool to see an artist be able to blend the two together or use metaphors, biblical metaphors. I like a lot because subjectively, I'm not a religious person, but I am pretty versed in the Bible. I know a lot of what it says. And like for example, I have I am Legion for we are many on my chin and you know I don't know when SON started doing that. I fuck with SON heavy, and that's one of the aspects I like about it. But for me, it represents demons I still struggle with and demons I've yet to overcome, and demons that I have overcome. Because if you look at that story, I don't remember what book the gospel it's in, but yeah, where basically he exercises, you know what I'm saying, throwing pigs off cliffs and shit. Like it's crazy, man. Like some of shit in there, like it's its own horror movie if you twist it right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop Woody.
Woody.
Woody woo.
Yeah, I know religion is another big one for me too.
Yeah.
A lot of my shit, like it is when I do write, it is a lot of religion and drug abuse and use and shit like that. Because there's two things I've struggled with myself, like a lot, man. But especially
Me too.
like back and forth clusterfuck, man. Like Tech Nine.
Right. That's how I live. You put all religion in a pot, you burn all the bullshit off, all that's left is love.
Right.
As long as you love, you'll be all right.
So that's spirituality, in my opinion, because if you look at all the major wars before fossil fuels, they were all like the Crusades and stuff. It was converting in religion, and that's kind of says a lot more about mankind than anything. But what was I going to say? I did have another point. If you look at the three Abrahamic religions, they're all very similar. The Torah, the Quran, and the Bible are all very similar books in the sense that obviously the Bible puts Jesus as this, Son of God type person, but a lot of the stories in there are virtually the same, respectfully.
And I like how you said stories.
Yeah.
Right. No, it is, man. There's a lot of similarities. There's a lot of overlapping and a lot of that stuff. And like I've always struggled with it myself. Like, what the fuck do I really believe in? And
that part.
Like, you know what I mean? Or like, am I really spiritual? Am I religious? Am I? Yeah, right. Like,
right. And just like in the chat earlier, the carnival's my higher power. When I need guidance, I throw the clowns on, and they give me what I need at that moment.
Exactly right. We all have our thing, man, and that's what.
I was actually going to say something about that too. Like carnival provides in weird ways. If you wanted to look at it as the carnival provides, like I would get cynical about it sometimes when I get into a fucked up relationship with a juggler or something. Like, oh yeah, the carnival surely provided that shit. But you know what I'm saying, like jokingly, but like realistically, that was a lesson. In a sense, the carnival did provide that lesson. Whether you know what I'm saying, so. I am a firm believer in as cliche as it sounds as the carnival provides, but you've got to have the perspective to actually perceive that for what it is and learn from that. In my opinion, just blanket statement, whatever. But like, what if you want to sit there and get into depth with every life's lesson, and you can literally say the carnival provides in that regard. Is what I've come to anyway.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the clowns earlier. I've always said Violent J's a better storyteller and Shaggy's the better MC.
Fair point.
Because you listen to a Violent J album that tells a story. Shaggy's been rapping about his dick for 20 years.
That's a very fair point. I never broken it down like that. That's a very fair point.
He said, we'll play some fucking extra records, man. I should have already done it. I was all in the bucket. We'll get to it, but like That's what I love about our show, man. Because like you never really like, even though I have like a kind of a base outline of what I want to do for the shows, whatever. We don't ever abide by it, man. We end up just bullshitting. We end up chatting and shit, and just everything. But yeah, for sure, we'll end it out with some EXO, man. Because I'll tell you what, dude, I really
Thank you.
the song that I used for our promo post, man. That song,
Bad Decisions.
yeah,
That was a cool song to do, and that was really just coming out of a scenario, a point in life where I felt like I couldn't do anything right. Like every decision I made led to some fucking level of rock bottom or some catastrophe happening, or just something getting worse. And it was like really felt like anything I touched literally went to shit.
right.
And so, it was definitely came out of a place of reality in that regard. It was literally like that. It felt like that for a while. That was my perspective for a while, because it literally seemed like that. And, I try not to dwell on the negative, but
Right.
it's hard not to when that's reality sometimes. And so it really is, for me anyway. It's been a matter of, okay, well, what's my perspective on this? And I think that doing a lot of the recovery stuff is where I kind of learned to kind of take the glass half full approach to a lot of things, because like I said, like when I was talking about the Carnival provides, and I said, well, I could look at like, oh yeah, the Carnival definitely provides this shit, but like it was a lesson in a lot of cases. Sometimes a lesson I had to learn several times because I'm stubborn, I guess, but definitely so again, like I said, for me it's a matter of perspective in that regard. Usually if I'm going through a shitty situation and I look at it with a optimistic perspective per se, or like, okay, what am I learning from this? Like, okay, I hate this. Okay, so what do I need to do to make sure this never fucking happens again? Or what I mean, like, or how this make, what I'm saying? So it definitely gets you thinking. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Zach in the chat. What up, homie? Whoop whoop.
What's up, Pachillo? Spamily in the house. What's good?
We got a new sub too because of it.
That's good.
Thank you, homie. I'm not gonna generic. I'm awful with names. I'm gonna be real with you, homie. But thank you anyways. Much love. But I got pulled up right here is the band's performance 2011's gathering. This is, I wasn't there myself.
I went the next year.
I didn't start going to gatherings until I got to Ohio, honestly, because I was on the West Coast.
Right,
So
right.
I didn't get to go until like recently. Yeah, I wanted to go 23 and 22, but I wasn't able to go. I had to ride 23, and then 24 is when I finally was able to go.
Right. Yeah, I went 22 was my first year, and then
nice.
Missed one.
Yeah, because the year after this one was the last year it was in Cabin Rock.
Okay. Yeah, right. So this is Method Man. Yeah. Damn. That was pretty fucking hard, dude. I'm gonna say that.
Hold on, what I missed? Oh, okay. Oh, he got pegged, yo.
Yeah, see, look, he's like, fuck that shit.
Hold on. Yo, fuck the nigga who threw that shit. Who tried that nigga face. Who the nigga that threw that shit? Hey, yo, nigga face off. Hey, yo. Oh, don't fuck the way. Stop the fucking music. Yo, who the fuck threw that shit? Hey, yo, look at your faces, man. Don't take care of that, man.
He's pissed.
We continue with the show. Let's go, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's pissed. So why is that? So that's coming back up from 2011 that he flipped out like that? Or? Okay.
We got this podcast that he was on. I think it really was. I'm gonna pull it up. I gotta switch the screens again.
Have you watched this whole thing?
Yeah, I did. I watched the whole thing.
And what he said, obviously you just seen didn't happen.
Yeah, some of it. No, I seen what he said though. Like it's pretty much accurate, but
he said it was a full unopened can. If you watch when it hit him, it splashed out.
Right, if a can busted like that, it's pretty hard.
Yeah, I still see it hurting and shit. I'll give him that, man. I'm over.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Hurting and shit. We've all been there, right? We've all been.
I mean, at least it wasn't piss. Sorry,
could have been.
Love you, Ami.
But yeah, he speaks on it a little bit.
Wait, time out. Look, this is a commercial for moisturizer.
That was 6 minutes and 46 seconds into it.
Yeah.
Said what he said. So I would take it back to like 6 minutes and 36 seconds or something.
Right. Yeah, right here he's looking for it. He brings up a scar that he had, and he's looking for it right now. And
Hold on, you said Insane Clown Posse.
Insane Clown Posse.
You was performing with them when you got the scar?
It was the night of the Juggalo.
Night of the Juggalos. All right, it's close. Night of the Juggalos. All right.
You said 6 minutes.
6 minutes and 46 seconds is when he says what he says, but I would take it back like 10 seconds.
We'll take it back to 6 for a minute.
Apologetic, blah, blah, blah. They stood their ground. I ain't gonna lie. These niggas was. It's dark, so you don't know where that shit came from.
Right.
Nobody was owning up to that shit.
Which is why you bulleted 40 and the crowd.
I was trying my best to keep
You was hollering them bitches.
Again, still, I'm mad as fuck, but I'm composed. I got people with me. These niggas came with me. Insane Clown Posse came on that bus to apologize. But I had to ask, can you go get them niggas for me? Nobody was checking. I had to tell them, go get them niggas for me.
So right here, I think one of the big things is, okay, so he told his story, and it's kind of accurate, you know what I mean? Where he said, like, fucking Redman trying to rush him off the stage, and he said, nah, we're going to continue the story. He said afterwards he started throwing some fucking Thuggalo back, throwing some 3 liters back out at the stage and shit. He's obviously pissed, like you said. He's mad.
Yeah.
He said the night before was tequila night. And
God.
He said, I heard when that, ICP came out and warned them. But the argument right here is they didn't get the same respect or same warning that either got.
And I give Tequila standing at all 10 toes and going out there and performing to a crowd that didn't want to see her.
Anyway.
Knew that.
Right. And, so this, I think the whole main thing with him now is he's talking about he had to ask people that were running the gathering, whether it's Jump Daddy or fucking whoever the fuck it was, to go get them.
Right.
And then ask for their apology. And then
I see kind of both sides of that, respectfully. I could see them being busy as fuck and maybe not even getting, maybe having a level of disconnected to where they hadn't even heard about it at that point yet.
Right.
And being busy with what they had to do at hand. Because I know they are generally busy during gatherings. It's not just riding around golf carts fucking off. And I could also see where he felt slighted by that, so respectfully, I see both sides of that. And I think the fact that whether he had to get them or not, the fact that they stopped what they were doing and came and apologized, that speaks on their character. But I could see how he could be a little irritated with that too. That's kind of a situation where it's like, okay, well, there's, what can you do though? What would have been done differently if they were ran to his fucking bus and dropped what they were doing just to make sure he's okay? Yeah, but they're not medics. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right. Yeah. What you're hearing is just the background noise from EXO and everything. It's
sorry. Yeah, it's wild over here.
Yeah, you're good.
I can't say where I'm at, but it's wild. Yeah.
So what he goes into is Violent J and Shaggy get on the bus, and he's saying,
"I'll mute what you're talking."
Huh?
He said he mute.
Yeah, you're good. If it gets too loud, man, I'll mute you and everything until I, whatever and shit. But yeah. Basically, he kind of says he's taking the higher road by not having his boys fuck up Jay and Shags on the bus, because it was just Jay and Shags on the bus with all his homies and shit, and he could have had them jump them. And basically, like, he's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide."
It could have gone down like that though, respectfully on both sides. Like it could have, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, Method Man's not a juggalo. Like he grew up in the projects and shit. You seen the Wu-Tang show? I mean, it's not accurate, but like you already know, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a very different mindset than you know, getting on a stage and expecting to have shit thrown at you and just that being acceptable. You know, he's come from a place where it's a little more, you know, a little more element of that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, so again, I think it's a matter of perspectives.
But he should have done his research.
Right, that part too. But you know.
Yeah, definitely should have. And I just thought it was kind of fucked up. Yeah, I don't know, man, to be like, because like, here, we'll play this part.
Fuck you, monkey. Like,
weird part to start.
This shit done made the news. People making comments, all juggalo people now. Fuck you, nigger.
Wow.
Fuck you, monkey.
Wow.
You shouldn't have said fuck family. Now, the thing that bothered me.
You shouldn't have said fuck family. Might have been.
Because they started chanting family, and Redman came out and was like, "No, fuck that, fuck family."
Yeah, he said
that's where it all started.
It seems like there's a lot of layers to unpack here, but I think any juggalos that were using slurs like that should have been put in check respectfully. Not respectfully, respectfully the situation. I think fuck those people who said that to Method Man and Redman over that. But I mean, I can get being angry about the situation, but like, I never got that why some people go full on racist when they get angry. Like I've seen it happen, and it's just weird.
And I was talking about this situation with Swill, and he said it could have been the staff that Kevin Rock hired.
Possibly.
That was wearing Gathering of the Juggalos.
And had Hatchet Man or whatever, yeah.
Right. And them are the ones that said it.
It's possible.
But still, he said Juggalos were saying.
Right. And blaming juggalo people and shit, right?
Right, and I get that, and that kind of makes me feel some kind of way. It's like there's a level of empathy there from me, but also, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like it's very, both sides are probably have very different accounts. And I think Method Man's a little overstepping with what he's saying. But I don't think any juggalos should have been using racial slurs like that, and they could have not been juggalos, you know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Is that if they're doing that shit, I doubt they'd be drugs, in my opinion.
Right. And
in
my opinion,
and all that.
And in my opinion too, when was the last time Method Man did anything?
What up, Swill?
What's Uncle Swill? Nice.
You know what I mean? When was the last time he did anything?
Right.
And he knows how big ICP is right now, and he knows he's irrelevant at the moment. So he's trying to bring up an old beef.
There could have been that, yeah. I see that for sure.
That's how I feel about it.
I mean, I've seen people within our community make fake beef. So
he name drops Tech 9, and he's like, "Yeah, Tech 9 was like, oh no, that's never happened to me." Shit, dude, we've had Busta, we've had fucking Bone, Waka.
Yeah, Waka went hard in the paint, literally, dude.
Like, I mean, that shit's not juggalos, and that's gonna piss me off because people that don't know who we are gonna watch this interview and research it and see, oh, it's a Hatchet Man. Oh shit, my neighbor has that on his car.
Right. And so there's a level of ignorance there. You know, it's funny. I actually have a really good friend. But when she first met me, I don't know if she assumed I was racist, but like thought that juggalos were racist and saw the Hatchet Man. And so she's like, "We're gonna meet my friend. He's black. Is that cool with you?" I'm like, well, "Why wouldn't it be?" And then she said, "I was like, what?" So apparently there is a certain percentage of the population that does assume that, and it's probably from stuff like this.
If you ask a normie, if you ask a normie, they think all juggalos are pedophiles.
That too. I think
if you've ever seen trolls come into a juggalo chat and talk shit, they say Violent J is a pedo. You know, and
because of that line in dating or the netting game, yeah.
Yeah, and that's just the stigma we got. But one thing that hit me, and I seen Thick Chris of Acid Cult said this, and it just rung in my head as soon as he said it, that he was like, how much noise is ICP making these days? That this guy has to go on a podcast and tell a story about 12 years ago,
Right.
trying to throw dirt on him, punching up. Now at this point, I feel like the tables have turned a little bit,
Right.
and he's punching up to stay relevant. He wants
That's
to
what I
be
was
in it. He's
saying.
looking for the buzz. Why else you drop a hard R like that?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I ain't saying it didn't happen, but most juggalos aren't like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But also remember, this was 14 years ago or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot has changed. It's been a generation. A generation
I think
has come.
Will was there. Was you at
I
that
was there.
gathering?
You were
Yeah.
there?
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. I was there. Now, and I do remember them saying something about like fuck family. But when they said that, I can't. I feel like it wasn't like they were saying fuck family. They were saying like. They
Fuck
were
all
saying
that
it like
shit,
a good thing. They were saying it like a good thing. Like, no, we're fucking, but people were like, oh, fuck family. Like,
Yeah. He said at the beginning of the interview or whatever that it was a miscommunication. Like Redman said something, and
But
everybody thought
also,
it was family.
I haven't seen any video of that interaction.
Right.
Okay, I seen where he gets hit, but I haven't seen. I like I said, I kind of remember that shit going down. But I haven't seen the video, like their full set where that actual interaction went down. I don't know. Has anybody got that on deck?
Yeah, like he's actually getting called the stuff he's claiming.
Well, not even called the stuff he's claiming, but where the crowd's doing the family chant,
Right.
and they say "fuck family," where fucking Wu-Tang or whatever the fuck they said. I can't remember what the fuck they said. Something like that.
Yeah, I want to try to figure out.
Shit, right? So I like ICP, you know what I'm saying, Clown Posse, right? So mind you, the day before me and Redman got there,
Bit of grays in his Frodo, right? Bit of grays popping
I
out.
heard it was madness. Like they was throwing, like I heard they was throwing shit at
I
it.
just want to find out where he said.
I did see somebody throw poop at Tila Tequila.
On stage and
That's
shit,
funny.
right?
That happened.
This is in hindsight, according to
That seems like a wild.
Insane Clown Posse approached her prior to her performance.
Somebody shit in a shoe and threw it at her. It happened. I seen it.
Story all the way, like we go on stage to perform. Now apparently they got this thing called family. They say family, and this is if they like you.
Or if you know Zach Pachilla, you say family.
I don't hear them saying family. I don't hear them saying anything. I just know that we up here, we putting on a hell of a show, and the response is warm. It's not the best and shit, but we just warming up. First 3 songs.
People were hyped to have them there. Like,
in between the record,
he's kind of downplaying shit.
Do this, fuck that. We gonna blah, blah, blah. And apparently, from what I'm hearing after the fact, after this shit happened,
okay, he kept saying fuck that, because
he said
it sounds like
we're gonna do this, fuck that. We're gonna.
Like I said, something.
Fuck that. We're gonna do this.
Well, because he goes on with the show, and that's super dope of him to go on with the performance. Because that was a fucking hard hit. Imagine if Ill Bill would have caught that one.
Right.
He left when it clipped his fucking heel. But he grinded it the fuck out, and that speaks a lot for his professionalism and to not let the one bad apple spoil the whole bunch.
That part.
Right.
So very awesome of him.
It seems like there's a lot to unpack here, man. Like it seems like there's ego. It sounds like there's ego, pride, miscommunication, all kinds of shit involved. So many factors involved in this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and this is the story as told from his perspective. You know what I'm saying? You could go ask every juggalo there what happened, and you're gonna get 5,000 different stories.
Right, exactly. That's kind of what I was getting at.
Yeah. For real, and then he goes further on, and then his whole point I think for the story was about Tech 9, and he's like, I think he's a little hurt. He gets hurt because Tech 9 basically told him that, oh, you fucking That's just the way they are. You know what I mean?
That's
Basically,
never happened to me before. And
yeah. Tech Nine's like, man, they've always
they love me. And
right.
Yeah.
And then I think he got a little bit hurt, and then he keeps saying stuff like, "We're one and the same. We're the same. We're the same." And honestly, it's like, bro, you're not the same though.
But I mean, there's ways that can be interpreted too. That you know what I'm saying, that would appear.
I'm sure he meant we're brothers, you know what I mean, and shit like that, and all that.
Yeah.
But like, it's just, I don't know, man. The attitude towards it just kind of like.
I feel it. There's some hostility.
I don't know how to feel about it because I still have love for them, man. Like obviously,
right.
The Red Man, fucking even the movie, fucking How High, dog, like all of it, dog.
Right.
I can't. Once you shit on Juggalos, you're done.
Fair.
Sorry, he's a legend. I can't. I'm sorry.
Right.
You know, I'll be honest, that's how it was for me with skits. Like, I didn't have an issue with skits, and I was like, okay, so he's getting some shit coming on. Okay, a little initiation. Then he sort of pushed out. And that wasn't even that. It was when he went on that fucking interview and just looked like a cocky prick, but like a little bitch at the same time. Right. It was just like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? Like, you know, that's like, I mean, he's got his own accolades, respectfully, in his own regard, but like, what? Like, what a fucking prima donna bitch, dude. Like, that's all I could think watching that interview with him. Like, this guy, like, literally would smell his own fart and think it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the vibe I got from it. And I was like, and after that, I haven't listened to Skits Craven since. And I actually fucked with him before that whole thing. Like, I almost want to follow him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was weird. But like,
I was saving up dog poop to throw at him for a week before the gathering. I had a whole bag.
Dog shit went to waste.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I will say that for method and shit, like, I mean, like, he's deserving of a little bit of ego, right? I mean, they're
right.
Be great fucking rappers and shit, man. They are deserving of a little bit of ego and shit, but yeah, like, it's still a fine line of what he was saying. Like, obviously, yeah, he's so one of the things I like to ask is about the stigmatism of what being a juggalo is, right? Because a lot of us growing up in the early fucking late 90s, early 2000s as well, and then OGs as well. Fucking, there was a stigmatism to the fucking being a juggalo, right? I mean, fucking,
right.
That's what you were,
right? Show life, yeah.
And then we're at this point where we're breaking a lot of the stigmatisms. The clowns are getting recognition. They're getting famous, like Spill said. And apparently so much so that, you know, he's bringing up a story from fucking 14 years ago.
And you'll also, Tech just did another interview where he brings up where he's talking about the Juggalos. And of course, the Juggalos played a bigger role in Tech's shit or whatever, you know, when it comes to his uprise, you know, right. So, you know, I get a little bit of that. But like I said, you know, it's a little bit like, because I think about it like, well, if I was on stage and somebody cracked me with some shit, how am I going to react to it?
Yeah, right.
I'm going to be pissed. I might jump in the fucking crowd.
I mean, you can be ready for it, but like you get hit with something that just rings your fucking clock. You're seeing birds like a cartoon, dude. Like, yeah, you might be a little disoriented and not.
And you don't know where it came from. Think about that. You don't know. There's a sea of people in front of you. You don't know who threw that shit. You know.
Right. Yeah.
You feel like yell at Wolf and embrace it.
Yeah.
A little bit, and people have. When Tila Tequila tried to embrace it, I'll tell you why Tila Tequila got pelted with rocks. Okay, and I don't know if you know this about this story, whatever, but. Juggalos were throwing shit. There was actually one point where Tom Green came out and tried to like chill people out. Tom Green comes out on stage, shit gets stopped thrown, right? But the Juggalos are telling her, they're like, "Bitch, get off the stage." They're throwing garbage at her. They're throwing all kinds of shit at her. Well, once the garbage cans are empty, they throw the garbage cans up on stage, right? And she had like 6 security people swatting shit down. I never seen no shit like this in my life. 6 security people are standing on the front of the stage, fucking swatting shit down like soccer goalies. You see the garbage cans come up, and they're out of shit to throw. Time to pick up rocks and throw them, because this bitch ain't getting it. We don't want her on the stage. We don't fucking want you here. You ain't getting it, bitch. We emptied 6 garbage cans worth of shit and then threw the fucking cans.
What? So I know she was
and
famous.
You stayed out there.
I know she's famous like for reasons non-related to music. What does she sing? What does she do? Like,
She was on an MTV reality series or some shit like that.
She rapped, I think.
Okay.
But
right,
like I said earlier,
like Teen Mom or some shit, right?
I give Tila Tequila balls, dude, because she went out, stood 10 toes,
right,
performed to a crowd that did not.
Didn't she even try to like flash her fucking?
Yeah, oh yeah, she flashed her tits. Listen, I shit you not. I don't know if you guys, any of you's been to Cave and Rock?
No,
you been there? Okay, so do you remember how Second Stage was set up? Second Stage was like off of the cut, and it had this single wide trailer next to the stage, and that's kind of where they would prep up and get ready, and then they would go, so there wasn't like camping by the second stage or nothing like that. For the artists, right? The artists were back behind back behind the wrestling ring and shit. So when she pulled up in the limousine, and they would ride golf carts over, or whatever, in her case, she pulled up in a limousine. And as soon as she pulled up, some ninja comes up, he lit a Roman candle and proceeds to fucking shoot this shit at the windows of her fucking limousine when she pulled up.
I heard boof, but I thought something else.
Yeah, security starts bum rushing the guy, and he just throws the Roman candle up and takes off running, So now it's just like shooting everywhere and shit. They only had about 10 shots, but he got about 6 of them off on her limo before the security started chasing him. And like, bitch, you had to know when you pulled up, and that shit went down. Like, I was standing right there. I was like, holy shit! Like, he's
her sister's like,
It was like everybody there was like, yo, dog, I got this hamburger meat been sitting outside of my tent for a fucking couple days. I'm gonna throw this at her. Oh, look, dude, my homeboy's shit in his shoe. I'm gonna throw it at her. Like, it was like
shit for a week.
Yeah, it's the trash wars, right? They're like, yeah, we went around collecting all this fuck shit to throw at her. So, it's half her fault for just not. Once you see, any artist at the gathering, once you see the garbage cans come flying, get off the stage, because then the rocks are coming.
Right.
That's, it just is what it is.
That probably would happen with Riff Raff.
Oh god, yeah, I watched that video footage. He just went straight vagina, like he ain't fucking. I give Tequila more fucking props than the Riff Raff. She a little bit more gangsta. I'm not gonna lie.
And Ill Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
Hey, Super Nugs in the motherfucking chat, old school homie right there, whatever. She was a MySpace hoe that did a bisexual flavor of love. There you go. I knew it was some shit like that. Yeah.
He loved love. MySpace on VH1.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, she's like the Jose Cuervo of tequilas. Gold shit.
If I pull up in a limo and people start popping off Roman candles at me and shit, some wizard comes shooting fireballs out of his hand at me.
Right,
I'm good. I'm good.
Hogwarts.
Listen, I don't know. I'm like, this bitch is fucking hot. What are you guys doing? Like, she's gonna come up here and dance slutty for us and shit. We don't want her mainstream bullshit here. Well, because that's how Die Hard, the old school.
Wasn't she Nazi saluting shit later in life anyway? So maybe they were right.
I mean, maybe.
Came up like Violent J and bowling balls. What the fuck? I was gonna fuck this bitch today.
Like, what the fuck you guys doing? Right. She's trying to fuck all of us. She's the downest bitch here,
But yeah, to what you said, man, like back in the day, anti-mainstream.
And they took that shit way more serious than they
Yeah.
do now, bro. Way more serious.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, like we said, I mean, even the clowns, like I remember when they first started doing a little bit more in mainstream, they were getting some shit for selling out, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yes. Do you guys know anything about Leenda Day? Leenda Day was an old school thing. So this was something ICP used to do back in the early 2000s, where they would like ask their fans to do shit for them, right? So this was a big thing, Leenda Day. They wanted all the juggalos to go down to New York City, to the fucking, the thing I'm talking about, Nips.
Yeah,
right?
I remember they would put like an envelope somewhere and it would say go to this destination.
They wanted people to hold up signs because they were trying to get played on MTV. So they told all the juggalos to go down there and like hold up signs on TRL. Yeah, that's what it was, TRL. And
they bleeped it out.
And that was the thing, right? Well, once they realized because they definitely got their attention, but they still didn't play any of their shit on MTV, right? So once that happened and they realized like, well, goddamn, they're just straight ignoring us. Now we're rolling with this underground shit. Now it's fuck the mainstream
Yeah.
because we tried that and they ignored us.
I've actually seen an SCP video on MTV. It was late night though. It was a Let's Go All the Way video. It was on MTV. Late
that's
at
the
night
only
though.
thing, man.
Right. Well, and that was probably years and years after, you know what I'm saying? Like
2000.
And of course, that was their attempt at it. ICP has always wanted to go mainstream, really. They just, once they couldn't, they realized that they kind of embraced the underground and was like, well, no, we keep it underground and we keep it Juggalo. It's like, well, that isn't really, you know, because you have to. It's like, yeah, I keep it ghetto on fucking food stamps, not because I want to.
Right, that part, yeah.
Yeah, nobody, I mean, honestly.
It ain't by choice.
Yeah. Who don't want to be that rock star, right? Fucking... and all that shit.
But I get it, because anybody that creates art, whether it's, you know, drawing pictures, you know, making music, fucking whatever, you know, you're doing this art form, making movies, you know, whatever, you're doing this in the hopes that you can secure your financial future and do what you love and get paid to do it.
At some point, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times, like with the art, you know, the starving artist things, artists aren't appreciated until they're gone and their music can't be made anymore. I mean, you know, you think about a guy that is as popular as Isham in the Juggalo community. Isham works a regular job. Okay. Isham's a cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody knows who the fuck Isham is, and everybody's
that's the crazy part, right?
And a lot of shit he's fucked up himself too, you know, and I'm putting up. But it's hard to generate enough money to live off of this fucking classic here.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna have to duck out here in about 12 minutes, but yeah.
We're the insane clown posse. And that's Twisted. Don't worry. You won't be seeing any of our music videos on this channel. Our music is underground. Way deep underground.
Not because we want it to be, though.
Radio stations either. Our music is only for a select few. We call them juggalos. You fear juggalos.
You fear us.
They breathe and die for juggalos. Their wish is our command. And our wish is their command. So we brought and paid for this time just to say two things. Number one, any juggalo that might be out there watching, we just like to say. Number two, for everybody else, we know you hate Insane Clown Posse, but we love you.
Great commercial.
All right.
It's literally Juggalo propaganda. I love it.
You know the funny thing about that commercial?
I'll find out, Supa.
That commercial was actually part of their WWF contract. And they kept saying, oh, we'll play it. And they never did. And they called up Alex, and Alex was like, well, they didn't play it. Get the fuck out.
Right.
Because they kept telling them they were going to play it. Yeah. They actually, I just heard that story recently. Yes. We really need to find out where Isham works. I know it's like it's a high end restaurant.
He works at Mom's Spaghetti, all right?
How ironic.
Wouldn't that be some shit?
That'd be great.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
Em's like, I got you on a job, dog.
Right. Dude, I've got love for Isham. You already know that. Like,
I got you, homie.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Isham. He's to me, at least that's my opinion.
I understand why he's the godfather of the wicked shit. And,
I do too.
And some of his shit's got some real bars and some shit. But I also feel like there's so much of it out there that, you know, I might hear a gem here or there, but I'm not going to that's not something that I'm just going to sit and put on.
So you're saying he goes with quality, or quantity over quality sometimes?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got a handful of songs that I do enjoy, but no.
Honestly,
a great live show.
Right. Some of the newer shit's like actually grown on me too.
The one he just dropped, the Golden Age shit, or the Golden Era, whatever it is. Some of that's all right. Yes.
Yeah, and then he did a track with the homies Free Will, the Godzilla track. That verse on that track is fucking amazing.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I will say this: when he's featured on things, he's fire.
He does a little better. And you know what? The eShop, the Repentance CD, the one that was dropped on Psychopathic, that Psychopathic produced and shit, that was a great CD with many a fucking banger track on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Acid Rain wasn't bad either, right? You know that
was okay.
You know, but other than those couple releases, anything that was like RLP and shit, like you said, just never really grabbed me.
You gotta think too. Sometimes the producers and that of the label it comes out on, and it plays a big role in that too. And if there's not a consistency to it, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why you're saying like that Psychopathic release was so good, because that producer and him, like, you know, that producer made it, you know,
right,
and he made that magic together. And you know what I'm saying? And but say in the next album he went with a different producer and didn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like
the final mixing.
Right. If you, there's a formula and shit. You hear bands that, you know, they work with the same engineer and producer for like 3 albums. They got this formula for those albums, and they go to somebody else, and it doesn't quite hit the same, you know?
Yeah,
right.
We're better.
But at the same time, when I was discovering Esham, I was discovering Brother Lynch too.
Right.
So Brother Lynch caught my ear more than what Esham did.
Right, for sure.
Esham has way better bars than Brother Lynch, though. Let me tell you, like Brother Lynch.
I don't know, bro.
I got 5 ones, 89 tags. That's fire.
That trilogy on Strange Music, bro.
Coat Hanger Strangler was good.
Dinner in a Movie was great.
Yes, yeah. So like you said, the couple is on Strange. But even then, he does a lot of like rhyme the same words with the same word shit, and a lot of you know what I mean, and uses a lot of the same rhyme schemes. Even if he says different words in between, he's rhyming that. He's a 1-syllable rapper too. It's a lot of just that last word rhymes. Not the most lyrical guy, I guess, in my opinion.
I mean, respectfully, he's
Esham's
from
a little more
older generation too. Like, if you think about it, like he's from like that Bay Area. He's like got that horror thing going on, but still got like that Bay Area Spice One, like Too Short vibe in with the horror. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially on the early black market shit.
Who's this bitch?
So I don't know who she is, but this is Godzilla from Free Will featuring Violent J and Esham. So this is probably my favorite Esham verse, and I think he actually has the best verse in this whole fucking track, man. And I obviously I'm the same way, where I haven't always been the biggest Esham fan and everything. And but I think I'm like, damn, I want to hear more of this shit. But we'll play the whole shit.
Brother Lynch also works in a restaurant, is what I heard. I don't know. That's cap.
I'm gonna have to bounce in about 6 minutes, but yeah, I'm gonna watch this and tell you.
Hey, XO, before we get going, Generate in the chat says, what's your hardest song you've written as far as lyrics, delivery, and speed?
So the one I wasn't happy with the way it was recorded, but I think the delivery is one I did actually recently in Tennessee. And that was just because it was kind of rushed. But it was a verse, and it's actually out on Spotify. It's on the GZA's Drugs EP, and it's for a track called Nightmare Feel. That was probably one of my hardest ones. Subjectively, I mean, it's probably my favorite, because it starts off as I took a razor to my wrist and made a fist and let it drip. You think I'm playing? I'm just saying I get crazy on that crystal bitch. But yeah, so it just kind of speeds
which
up
all really happened, I'm sure.
At one point, yeah.
Hey,
anyway,
Elixir, you should get some mods in your chat. I noticed that you don't have a bunch of moderators, and the people that have wrenches that are moderators, they are able to post clickable links in the chat and stuff. So like if he could be talking about a song, and one of the moderators can look up the song and post the link for it and shit.
We do have a few, man. I'm gonna have to make you one. I'm gonna have to make you one too.
You can mod me if I'm in here. I'll fucking help you guys out with some shit. You know.
Yeah, and that's one of my favorites. It's on it's a artist called the GZA, THA GZA, GRIZZA. He's from Knoxville, Tennessee, and it's on his Drugs EP. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Man, authenticity, man. Real shit. Gotta love it. And I am gonna play that song before we take off.
Yes.
Before we end the stream, I'm gonna play that video from XO too.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. But I'll. You already heard that song. It's your song. So I'll let you hear this one.
Yeah, I think I've seen this, but yeah, if I remember, it's really good.
Visually, it's fucking.
I'm gonna grab her tit.
Everyone's got that one uncle.
That's me.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard this. It's fucking fire.
You are a mod, Woody Woo. Yeah, you can post links in there if you want.
Crack that motherfucking whip, punk bitch, give me dumb brain. Might flip on the one way, China white at a Soho. Horsepower like a Mustang, bark sip on a Sunday. Bow to me like I'm Sun Tzu. She gon' do what my son say, and she be busting my guns too. I'm never picking the lock, give me the walk. Know when I'm running in up, busting the heat, go pop. Right at your top, brother, my son in them up. I'm not gonna speak to the cops, feeding the lot, jugular bubbling. Lit up a couple of rounds, fuck with the clowns. Free cut up your boy like American Psycho. Smuggle the dope against it in the Bible. I feel the creep with the check in the rifle. I cannot sleep on the planet all night. Or this is the plot. Bury them more like Waco. Walking them all with a Draco. I'm putting one in his halo. Big way to fight in your brains go. I cannot chill on my medicine. I had no feeling it's evident. I sell it crack in the tenements. I'll sell it pills to my therapist. Filled with metal when I pop a banger. I'm a killer devil. He a doppelganger. I be swerving like it's college digger. Fucking pop a perky like an hour later.
Put him down, put him down, put him down, put him down, put him still.
Ours.
Put him grip, put him slip, put him down, 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 put him down.
I like to fuck pussy hoes. Tweak out nude up my nose. Get drunk a while out of their shows. Get dusted and peel out my clothes. Boot in your dick, shoot up your click. This juggalo leave your whole jugular slim. It's slow love and no love, not a bit. Reach down, throw point, scrotum out of it. A bitch, yeah, she got one. I know I'm gonna see him, I shot one. I don't mind him, I'm a freak, a hot one. You got a female's ass, but you're not one. And a pop gun goes, pop, pop, head blows, spaghetti, pop, pop, flop, drop like wet confetti. Fell the fuck off, Marty Jannetty, with the fat hottie, Stolen Bugatti, stretch out the net like Yoga Pilates. I'm Beelzebub, scrub mad Illuminati. Me, your boo, and your mama sex party. I don't love these hoes, fuck Cupid. Y'all like that, yo? Loopy. I get floopy. I'm a rock star. Bust in my mouth, sugar and pox, called a casket.
I get floopy.
Right.
My rubber still stuck up her neck. I'm sorry you found this shit dirty. Your web not cause I'm a gun. Big fun. A gun or beheading, pick one. And don't try to run cause I'm quick, son. Bullet to your spine, snip done.
Look at me, fuck with me, money be stuck to me. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get ugly. They was all dead, painted with red. I don't want your pussy, I just want your head. I'm the Mad Hatter, blood splatter, cut the fucking chit chatter. Banana clips, I'ma bang on all you fucking orangutans. Chop them all up and their bodies will fall to the ground. I don't fuck around, God told me buck them down. You wanna dance with the devil? I'ma go and give me a shovel. Dig you a grave, throw you in the earth with your chains on, looking like a runaway slave. I'm well known, demon killer, God's right hand, I'm here to save. Wake you up out of your dream, checkmate, taking your queen. My rhyme is like fitting off fiends. Hook when they hear it, they can't keep it clean. Hooks since the first time I spit my first rhyme. You can bust yours, but it's worse when I burst mine. Who want it now? Chopper, hold 100 rounds. Run them down, gun them down till they don't make a sound. Break them down with the ghost gun glizzy holding an extendo. I'm the El Presidente with my arm up out the window like.
Run him down, run him down, run him down.
And runs out with the chorus and shit.
That wasn't a bad Esham verse. I'm gonna say respectfully though, I like Free Will's versus bars better.
All right.
As far as bar for bar goes, and
there was definitely some bars in there. You know, and Violent J, this was really, I feel like that is right around the Lazy and Crazy. Was that a Lazy and Crazy shirt he was wearing? A super early one.
Exactly right.
Yeah, super early Lazy and Crazy J. He wasn't completely fruity pebbled out like he is now.
Exactly right.
No 300-pound man should wear a full Lazy and Crazy outfit. Maybe the shirt, maybe the shorts.
Legend Valley in August.
Never short shirt and bucket hat.
That's what I'm saying. You'll see that.
They
Legend
look like
Valley.
little fat shows walking around the gathering.
That is not a good look for juggalos.
No.
At least, switch up the print a little bit.
To each their own.
Right.
Oh, fucking Woody Woo hitting that link in the chat. Way to go, Woody Woo.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. That's fucking, he's up for mod of the year. It's early.
Mod of the year, Woody Woo. Fuck yeah.
There we go.
All right. I'm going to have to bid the adieu, though. But yeah, thank you so much for having me come on, man. This has been a fucking blast. We should do it again sometime.
Exactly, for sure, man.
Uncle Swill.
Yeah,
XO, be good. Stay out of trouble, homie.
Where can everybody find you at, real quick?
I'm on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Facebook, Instagram. Instagram.com/XO Reckless Official. Look me up on Facebook. Yep, XO. But yeah, so I'm on pretty much every platform. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing something unique with my Spotify coming up here. And me and Wrath are actually gonna drop a track on there. Just
nice,
Spotify.
Nice.
So yeah, I love Wrath too. But yeah, like I said, with the Spotify,
nobody loves Wrath. Shut up.
It's gonna be.
I yell at my kids all the time. Yeah, right, asshole.
You fucking assholes.
Right, that part, dude. All right. On that note, thank you again. Whoop whoop. Man, motherfucker, wicked clown. Love y'all, and y'all have a good night.
You too.
No, but that was the shit, Swill, that the chat did that for Wrath.
Oh, fucking awesome. Fucking
dude.
awesome. They chipped in to get this fucking dude. The chat wants him at Juggalo Day. And
Right.
I'm like, fucking awesome. We fucking came up with bus fare in about 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They were like, boom, 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 boom. Fucking awesome, dude.
I told
that
both
was
of you
so
guys.
awesome.
I said, dude, I think the chat will get him to Juggalo Day. And you were like, yeah, right, asshole.
But I told him, I'm like, well, if you can make it, bro, I was like, I'll let you crash in my room and shit, whatever.
Right.
You ain't got to worry about getting a room or nothing.
We offered to come pick him up at the Greyhound station. And
Right.
Like I said, the chat really came through on that, and that's dope. I'm going to be giving away a couple of tickets to Juggalo Day. Also, I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to go about doing that because I want to get them to somebody that's going to use them, of course.
the wheel on the Beagle.
You're hosting that shit, dog. I mean, that's awesome as fuck, dog. I don't think we have to talk about that, man. I love that for you.
Yeah, you know what? I've never really done no shit like that. I've always kind of, I'm a background player. I'm an NPC usually at shows. So I'm a little nervous to be part of it, and I feel like I'll fuck some shit up. But I'm glad that Wrath is there to, kind of take some of the weight off of me with shit. And I got good chemistry with him. We bounce back and forth off each other good. So I'm going to give away a couple of tickets to that, and I'm going to give away a couple of tickets to Juggalo Ohio 4 also. I haven't quite figured out the logistics. I'm sure it'll be like a fucking, you got to subscribe and share and stick things in your butt and send me a picture.
Right.
Hey, you're eligible. Everyone's eligible. See, that's the thing is, like, I know if somebody like you, that's why I don't want to just like enter everybody, everything. I want to make sure they're going to go to somebody that is going to use them. Absolutely. I don't want somebody to just sell. I mean, whatever, really, but I would prefer to see somebody there and bring some people in,
Right. In our personal experiences with giveaway, man, especially with the Juggalos, dude, they're always usually pretty fucking dope when it comes to that too. But we had one that was like, hey man, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Just give it to the next person. And we were
right. So if somebody, so you said like somebody wins and they can't go realistically.
They usually like give you, they're like, hey man, I don't think
because if somebody in Philadelphia wins them, you know what I'm saying, right? They're gonna be like, hey man, it's a fucking 10-hour, it's a $20 value on the ticket or whatever. But for a clockwork show, that's a 10-hour drive and have to get a hotel room and 10 hours back and fuel both ways, or they're like, I'd have to spend $300 to win this $20 ticket. So I want to get them to somebody that's going to do it and appreciate it and whatever, and I'll figure that out, somehow, some way.
Right. You got this, bro.
We got this. February 21st.
Yep.
It is February the 21st at Victories in Columbus, Ohio.
Classic Victories.
Classic Victories is
around.
awesome.
That's my favorite venue, man, for sure.
Their pizza's great.
It is. It's a great venue. Get the Wi-Fi. They have Wi-Fi there, and they'll give you the password and shit. I can't remember what it is offhand. Yes, but if you want to stream anything from there, if ever go Facebook Live or stream anything from there, you sign up on their Wi-Fi because you get a shit signal once you get inside there.
Yeah. Exactly, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna take your advice because
Just ask the bartender for it.
And
They'll tell you what the.
Will do a live from.
I thought about that, maybe doing a live or maybe at least, doing a bunch of recording and editing some shit down. It's a public place. I'm not really worried about like me catching a strike or violation or anything like that. It'd be more for like people that don't want to be recorded or be on stream,
Yeah,
So if I am doing something like that, I want to make it like very known that like, hey, we're live streaming here.
Right.
Just so that people are aware of it. Because, some people are like, oh shit, my probation officer doesn't know I'm here. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Yeah, but juggalos, we wall out and then accidentally get in the stream and then the PO sees it.
Right.
Kyle did ask me.
Somebody's being watched by somebody that don't know that they're there and shit.
Exactly. Yeah. And Kyle did ask me, he's like, hey man, you think you could bring the beer wheel? No, I'm like, motherfucker. He's like, we'll break you off 10 minutes for it, man.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, you piece of shit. I'll bring the beer wheel. I'll show you. I'll get your whole concert shut down.
There's to go. Get your tickets at
Oh, Woody Woo doing that mod shit, bro. Look at him fucking go.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, Woody Woo.
Man. That's like the most
yeah.
fucking juggalo around.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Woody Woo's words really keep me going someday. Some days I've been feeling fucked up because I'm mental and shit too. I come on and I vent a lot, but sometimes I get like weird anxieties and shit too. And sometimes I hear Woody Woo's shit and it's like, damn, like he don't even know why he's typing that, but I needed to hear that,
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. His fucking, I know me and him resonated a lot, man, in the beginning and shit. I hit him up on some real shit about I was like really fucking curious and like, ends with myself of whether or not if I was actually sober or not and shit, if I'm just off of my old drug of choice, but still doing other shit. And like, does my sober date still stand? And all like, dude, I was like really at odds with my ends and I hit this homie up and shit. And he was there for me. And he did.
And it's really got to do with you and how you feel with shit, because there's always going to be people that, I was in recovery. I used to do heroin and shit years ago. And I was in recovery and, there was a big thing in the recovery thing where they're like, oh, well, if you're on Suboxone, you're not sober, you trade. And it's like, but I'm not doing dope, so whatever. And then like with the smoking weed thing, that's another one that a lot of the people that are sober, because sober means you're refraining from all mind altering substances.
Right.
And if you're smoking weed or anything like that, you're not technically sober. If your doctor prescribes you Percocets and you take them as needed or as, the dosage, how it says, are you still sober? Well, they say, well, yeah, you're still sober because you're taking medication from doctors. Like, well, yeah, that's opiates though.
Yeah,
that's a Percocet. That's right, but you're not abusing it is the thing. And that's why I feel that like a lot of it comes down to like your personal beliefs and fuck what anybody else says. You have to find that inner peace to be okay with yourself and know that you have control of yourself with whatever it is, whether it's, dope, drinking,
My thing with pills, and I have a prescription I have to take, and I had a hard time in the beginning taking them because I've caught myself throwing it on the table and put my lighter on top of it.
Right.
Like, whoa. Like, yeah.
We're not there anymore.
But I'm good now. I can take my just fine.
Who the fuck broke my hose clamp? Mm-hmm. All right.
Wifey said she broke it.
That's that's one of them things. Like I said, you have to be okay with yourself and find that inner peace to know that. And if you're questioning it too much, well, maybe you need to step back from that and put it down. If you're questioning it within yourself, like I said, you have to find your inner peace with it. And that's what I like about Woody Woo and the open-hearted juggalos is that's kind of like what he preaches about it. It's not always just straight up like, oh, you have to be sober to be doing this. You can't smoke weed and be part of this group and do whatever. He's like, no, if you got yourself under control and you need the support, and even if you don't have yourself under control and you need this support right now for today and it's going to help you, then that we're here for you. And that's dope. Open arms, fucking Woody Woo.
And that's the beautiful thing about our community of juggalos. Like, I'm a fan of all kinds of music, and there's no camaraderie like there is in the juggalo world.
For sure.
Yeah, we lean on each other a lot for a mental, emotional support. And
well, we're all fucked up in the head. Look at the music we listen to, and we get off on it.
That's right. But it's also like if I'm having a bad day, I can hit you up. And hopefully you're not having a bad day and you can help me out. You know, and between all of us, there's going to be one of us that's not having a bad day and can help the rest of us the fuck out. Really, you know?
For me, I never really have bad days anymore because I'm happy where I'm at. I'm married. I got 2 wonderful kids. I got a job. I'm in a house. I got a car. Like,
oh yeah,
this shit's been way worse. Fuck yeah.
Right. I've had it way worse. And why dwell on that when I'm happy that I have all this now?
Fuck yes.
So,
we gotta support each other.
Right. A lot of, and that's one thing, like you said, the draw of the carnival and people look at the outside into us and they don't know that bond that we have, like that of like that support system that it is, that like, if you say like, oh, this fucking person, whatever your issue is that you're having, and you make a post and 10 of your homies will be on that fucking post like, no, fuck that motherfucker, you got this, and to be there to support. And then of course there's always the one homie that's like, just call your mom about it and shit, but for the most part, they're there for positive reinforcement,
Hell yeah.
Because we need it. As Juggalo.
We need it. We need it.
Because we're not always going to be feeling the best and shit. And I think that's a good segue to this, to EXO's video and shit. Because
this is a great song.
Yeah, it is.
Everything I touch just turns to shit. And when EXO said that, I felt that shit.
You're right. Yeah, we'll play that. Hopefully the audio is not coming through.
Nope.
It is not.
Well, it is not. You got it muted at the tab up top.
Damn, listen to you, Swill.
I'm good at, I've done this. I fuck everything up, all right?
See this. Where did I go? Where is it? Why isn't it? It's not
you might have to close it out and reopen it.
Yeah, it's not even playing for me.
Right. I have that issue a lot when I hit the little speaker, like up at the top of the tabs, it'll have the little speaker so you know what you're hearing. Yeah. And you could click that and mute the tab. But if you share the screen, that speaker doesn't pop up. For me, anyway, that's how it is.
Right.
Could you fuck shit up, asshole?
Oh, every fucking time. I gotta keep that fucking clowny fuck around to keep me on my toes,
In piss corner.
In P Corner, yeah, like a funny story. P Corner, that's what we used to get drunk in hotel rooms. And if somebody was in the bathroom, you just piss in the corner because it's a fucking hotel room. So who gives a fuck?
Dude,
looking back on it now, like it's kind of fucked up. But
I've been on the internet trying to find you one, but I can't find it. I've been looking for a blinged out piss jug charm.
That's I got D-Town Customs working on a blinged out piss jug. Not a charm, an actual piss jug.
Oh yeah, that's dude. And then you should get some like 3D printed chain and put it on it. Yeah.
Fucking Shaggy the Pea Head. What?
Right.
It's working out, right?
Oh, there we go. I got some audio. Yep.
Well, showing us the way.
It's like I'm walking around with a curse on me. It's like I'm fucking things up with the fun of it, almost intentionally. Sometimes I just try and I can't, and I fall and I pick myself up. And others I'm flat on my face, so I just back away, cause I don't give a fuck. I'm pushing and grinding and sticking and moving, but can't seem to shake this black cloud. I'm pissing, I'm grinding, this shit keeps eluding, but can't seem to figure this out. I'm wishing this time that I'm trying to make all these moves gonna finally pan out. We're kissing the mouth that won't spit off my tongue just for fun, cause I like to make out. I'm hacking and tearing the flesh off the bridge of my nose just in spite of my smile. I'm putting my foot through the mirror up inside of my closet that I looked upon. Can't nobody pick up the phone when I'm trying to reach out and I'm home all alone. What the fuck is these bitches that I almost call homies when I need them most? Yeah, they gone. Hey, look at me, I'm fucking up again. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Hey, look at me, I'm fucking up again. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Have you ever been so fed up with the shit that you developed a vendetta with yourself in an attempt to make it better? Yeah, but everything is getting worse and now it's coming to a head in that attempt to dumb a shitter. In a last ditch effort, tell yourself that you're a winner, but the fact of the matter is you're fucking up again, kid. It's sad really when I think of it in my intentions. Did I mention I'm a dad and that I've got 2 kids and that I'm struggling and fighting with my head and my depression? Oh, I guess I might have said a thing or two when I was stressing, but the fact of the matter is that I haven't learned my lesson, cause I keep on getting on about some dumb shit. I'm guessing just like always the beginning with the best of intentions on the road to help and build with better suits for a minute, fam. God damn. If I stick with the plan, then perhaps all my luck wouldn't run out again. Hey, look at me, I'm fucking up again. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Hey, look at me, I'm fucking up again. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit. Yeah, everything I touch just turns to shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That shit
Oh
was.
yeah, that was dope.
That was fucking dope. Way to go, XO.
Right.
Fucking.
It's definitely a somber one too, man, and I loved it. I always say when I'm making those promo videos and shit, I gotta like listen to it a bunch of times because, you know, I mean, when you're editing and all that shit, and then I caught myself like even after I posted it, like clicking on a promo, watching it just to hear that first that chorus and that first verse.
Fuck yeah. Hey, two whoops, some motherfucking Ricky Riddles in the chat. What up, dog? Hell yeah.
What's up, Riddles? Whoop whoop.
What's up, Riddles? Whoop whoop.
We are about 2 hours and 6 minutes in, and yeah, ready with the link again.
Yeah.
My motherfucking man. Yeah, that's way too much. I've hung out with you guys way too much tonight.
Exactly, right? Exactly. We need you on your own fucking chapter. We gotta do that.
This is bullshit. All right. Much love, motherfuckers. Peace out, Thuggalos.
For joining us, Will. That was dope. I was not expecting the Swill cameo, but it's dope as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
Also, thank you, Nit, for fucking jumping in.
Hey, anytime, brother. You know that.
Hell yeah. I love it, man. Between you and fucking Zip, man. I think that's why I always get your names mixed up too. I'm always like fucking it up, man. I'm always trying to call him Nip. You fucking Zip, and yeah, big Zip, little Nip. I think I'm fucking. But hell yeah, man. Thank y'all for fucking joining us in the chat and shit.
Yep, thank you,
always
chat.
fucking nice to get a chapter in. If you're new and all that shit, we don't always do interviews, man. We do fucking everything. We fuck around. We play stupid games, as Will says. We fucking do Thuggalo files where we just talk about conspiracy theories, all kinds of shit, man.
I still want to know if there's any Juggalo Mandela effects.
Right. I don't know, man. I was watching Friday earlier, dog, and I'm like, have I only ever seen the director's cut, or am I like, are my fucking timeline fucked up, man? Because shit wasn't like, it was kind of matching up, but it wasn't matching up when I was watching it, man. There was like a lot of scenes in there that was like, I'm like, surely they didn't cut that much, but I'm gonna have to go back and see how long that movie is that I got. and see if it's the fucking director's cut and shit, because, or even like, fucking, he said something, and I'm like, the line was always this.
Right. I always heard that. Right.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I wish I could think of it. We'll bring it up on Thuggalo.
Like me and my buddy talked about that. Is my bike punk or is it my bike bitch?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I always heard it's my bike punk.
Right? Exactly. That's what I think it is. Dude, I ain't even finished watching the movie yet.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, we did finish watching it. I just fucking skipped that part apparently in my head.
Right.
I wasn't paying attention. But anyways, yeah, it's been another fucking Thuggalo show for you. We love y'all. As always, be kind to your homies, man. Call them up. Tell them you love them. Show all of your fucking favorite artist support.
Always.
Spay and neuter your pets. All that, man.
And don't booth anything.
Yeah, not unless you've tested it first.
Right.
Or has flare base.
And that's pitiful. We have to do that now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's always better safe than sorry, though.
Right.
But we love y'all. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop.
Hey, whoop, whoop, motherfuckers. Or as I would say in Spanish, whoop, whoop, hijo de puta. This is Saganumo sending mucho amor to the Thuggalo show. They fucking rock and you fucking know it. So don't act like you don't know, motherfucker! Motherfucker!
Hey, shout out Thuggalo show in this bitch. Every fucking city Thuggalo show represent. Free Will in the bitch. Darby in the pits. Shout out Thuggalo show. Love you motherfuckers for real, bro.
Hey, this is Ouija Mac, the ugliest juggalo that ever fucked your bitch. Tune into the Thuggalo podcast or you ain't shit, ho.